So how's it? Let me go over to, how's it going, everybody? How are things? Oh, thank God. Did somebody else join the thing? That's good. Hello, Jake Marshall, Bracket Victor.
Hello, Bracket. Hi, how are you?
So good. And how are you? Neil's having nose issues.
Oh no, what nose? Is this a known about nose issue, pre-existing nose condition?
Everyone knows your name. Nobody?
Did you say it's a Venalis?
Techsmith is concerned that I said his name in real life. It's not his real name. It's a different thing. No, it's not a. It's not a known
his name
nose.
is Neil?
No.
Oh my God, I'm
No?
rock hard right now.
It gotta been Venalis.
Oh boy. See, this is why I can't be alone on the internet. I need my parental controls were disengaged and I ruined everything.
Did you tell Venalis my real name?
Your fake name.
Oh, okay.
Your code name, Neil.
Oh yeah, my totally fake code name. Okay.
That was a shitty cover-up.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
it didn't really pass, huh?
Well, fuck.
I'll
mean,
tell
that's
you
what
my
you
name if
think.
it makes you feel any better.
What?
I said I'll tell you my name if it makes you feel any better.
I don't want to know your stupid name.
She's so rude.
You know what? You can do me a favor by never telling me your stupid real name.
Oh, okay.
But
Uh,
you can feel good about the fact that there's no way you have a name as bad as Neil. Me and all the other Neils in the world, we know we've got the worst name. We know it. We know there's a ranking of good names, and the Neils of the
really know about
world
that,
were
like,
residing at the bottom of the barrel.
Have you never heard of Neil Patrick Harris?
The-
Like,
there-
one of the
there are
gods of our time.
Maybe
Hello?
2 or 3 standout Neils who have risen above. They've broken the witch's curse.
I can tell you right now that no one has ever broken the curse of my name except for me.
Now I really gotta know, though.
There's no way it's as bad as Neil. I'm sorry.
It's I'll just put it this way, multiple times I've ordered out and it's like pickup order for blank, and I go to pick it up. They're like, "Oh, you're picking up food for your girlfriend?" And I'm like, "No, that's my name."
Okay, so
Gender who? Good job.
you're down there with. Well, I guess I don't know that necessarily having a gender non-specific name is a bad thing. Like Neil's just an objectively bad name.
I like Neil.
It's the word of supplication. It is the word of giving up in front of someone. It's a.
Oh man.
It is the stereotypical like I think I was born to be like Superman, just chiseled and handsome as fuck and skilled and popular. But then they named me Neil, and I grew freckles, and my teeth got fucked up, and my eyes got bad, and I needed glasses, and it was the curse. It was the curse of Neil that fucked me up.
Pump the brakes. Cal is not fucking much better.
Cal is a badass name. You kidding me?
Who's Cal?
No, it's Superman's.
I think Neil's I have not been convinced that Neil's not the worst name out there. And I won't apologize to the Neils in chat because they know it. They already know it.
Pretty sure Superman's name is Peter Parker.
That's what?
Put Superman back in MCU.
Fuck. I guess we gotta shut the stream down now. I guess you and I have to get divorced, and then we need to shut the stream down. Damn it.
Aw, that's the sign of a really good joke. Big time life repercussions.
I don't know. Superman is awful. So taking like any of the Spider-Man, take any Spider-Man, and then like, hey, now you're Superman. Instantly better.
I guess that's true.
Tobey Maguire?
Yeah.
I think I agree.
Spider-Man like doesn't do anything to save his dad, and Superman gets like Uncle Ben or something like that, and I don't know. I think it would bring him down, and he'd be more relatable than, oh, my planet got exploded.
Well, hold on now.
It's
That's
like
a pretty
shitty version of the shogunate. Oh, the evil nobleman burned my village, and now I'm out for revenge. Like, all they did was change 2 words The evil alien blew up my planet, and I'm out for revenge.
Well, I just have to quickly make a couple changes on Monsters Ain't Real.
Superman is the fucking worst.
Okay, so we're gonna do something other than Mar tonight for totally unrelated reasons. Oh shit! The time killer is late. Milton was a few minutes late, so we have to do time killer, guys. I sure hope you've got a question ready.
Oh, fuck. I'll be right back.
Hey, time killer. Give me time killer. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to come up with a riddle on my own because it's not opening. Okay, just a sec. This is the time killer, more or less. There we go.
Stumped robot.
Yeah, no, I've got this. Greetings, mortals. Whoever. No, don't talk.
Hi.
Jeez,
No,
God.
you have riddle time now.
Okay, riddles.
Whoever makes it tells it not. Whoever takes it knows it not. Whoever knows it wants it not.
A heartburn.
Good one.
It's not a bad answer, but it's not correct.
Oh god, sorry.
Whoever makes it,
You repeat it.
takes it not, he said?
Tells it.
Tells it not. Whoever takes it doesn't want it, or whatever,
Knows it
right?
not.
Knows it.
He doesn't know it, right? Yes, that's what I said.
What is a lie?
Oh, a lie.
Shit. You know what?
Nice one.
That's not the answer that I was looking for, but it fills the criteria. One question.
Who's the contact between the Ereshkigal and the Yo-Yo Boys?
Who's the contact between the Aresh Kagal and the Yo-Yo Boys? You could have just asked them.
There is no
I said
contact between the Eresh Kigal and the Yo-Yo
Oh,
Boys.
you
That's a lie.
dang time killer. You knew I meant like a person, not literal physical contact. You dang monkey's pawed me, boy.
There is no
Oh.
person contacting the Yo-Yo Boys and the Eresh Kigal.
Hey, Jake,
What's up, man?
the fuck is the Aresh Kagal?
Wait, did I say the wrong thing? I'm pretty sure that's fucking bad guys, right?
I think you're right. I'm pretty sure.
Oh no, was I supposed to only know static for that word?
No, that's
think that was
that's
Okay.
Numasu.
I wasn't sure if that like applied to both, magic holy words or whatever.
No,
I'm gonna
yeah,
get
just
a gigantic
just the
glass of
one.
water, but I can still hear everyone, so don't worry.
Okay.
I'm worried.
Why?
So
I
wait,
get nervous, I guess, just generally.
Oh, okay.
are you nervous about him being water or the answer to the question?
I promise, I know how to drink water. I know how
Oh
to
my
pour
God,
it. I know
I'm
how to
so worried.
consume it. I know how to get rid of it after I've consumed it.
Okay,
Water
well, be
kills
careful, because
thousands of
water can
people.
kill you.
Yeah.
That's a true fact.
Oh,
See? He's getting murdered by the
no.
water. Damn it, guys.
Dude, I tried to tell you.
You know it's fake because water always kills you by the lungs. You can't hear them scream. You just quietly pass away.
Gross.
Man, fuck the ocean. I'm scared of that shit.
So if there's no, but what about that big guy that we killed? The guy. Dang it. Hang on.
Oh, Garvin.
Garvin. What about Garvin and Ma? So maybe he was the last contact, unless it's a trick. Hey, time killer. Do you enjoy tricking people? Oh, it's a question. Maybe we should ask that question in the future.
How fun is tricking?
I
No,
have
it's still a
been
question mark.
programmed to tell no lies.
Well, what about half-truths and tricky phrasings?
I attempt to be as clear and direct as possible.
All right.
Yeah, I'm genuinely puzzled by that. I felt smart, and now
I wonder how we can find out the answer to that. If the contact was Garvin, and now that Garvin's gone, they're not connected anymore. Or maybe it was just for Garvin's benefit and not for the organization's.
oh yeah, if Garvin was acting rogue, then our whole our collective knowledge of this is bad, essentially.
Oh man. Does that mean we're gonna have to talk to more big scary bad guys? That's risky.
Maybe it's because I used Arish Gagal and that's a small group and the larger group is doing that or something like that.
Oh, you think the Arish Kagal is show? Oh yeah, that's right. Because Ellie didn't know that was the group name. Is that what you mean?
I didn't
a chosen
that.
small beast.
I guess I thought. No, it wouldn't make sense because there's not some fucking magical interplanar deity is going to be asking a bunch of douchebags to smuggle spice for them.
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on here?
Oh man. You guys are on the verge of making a big discovery. You are so.
Are we the baddies?
You guys are so fucking
close.
close. You guys collectively, as a group, ate someone's face off to prove that you weren't part of the law last time. So
I'm not associated with them.
let's just say you're probably not the good guys.
I mean, we can still be the good guys with a bad alignment, right?
I guess that's true.
But no, what's we only know one person from the calligraphers, right? Tom?
That's right.
What if he's just a fuckhole and he's the one who's turning people into slumps to fight against the Arish Gagal because there was one of him and he was fucked anyway? Wait, he's also probably fucking insane because he was talking to 3 people that didn't exist and sending himself mail, and he knew me, and I live in a bunker.
Having evidence that he's totally freaking off his rocker.
Yeah.
Friends with Jake.
Tom's a bad guy. I solved it, everybody. It is 7:12, time of plot death.
I don't know. That sounds an awful lot like you trying to make yourself feel better for giving him up.
Nice. It's fine. He's still alive, right?
He's hanging on, right?
Last the narrative camera saw, he was still no, actually he was dead and then alive and then dead and then alive.
He's gotta be tired.
Yeah. So at this particular moment, who knows? Did you beat the water? Did you?
You don't want to know how I had to ingest it this time.
Eyeball through the eyeballs. The rare eyeball drink.
My eyes are dilated as fuck. I went to the eye doctor earlier. And they're like, hey, we're gonna put these eye drops in your eyeball. They're gonna make your tears yellow. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? He's like, it's a test for glaucoma.
Oh.
I'm like, listen, man, I don't got no glaucoma. He's like, well, we're gonna test you anyway. So this guy puts this fucking yellow dye in my eye. And that was weird. Stung like a motherfucker.
I bet.
And then my eyes are all goopy. It's like he put oil in my eye.
Gross.
That's horrifying, yeah.
Hating this.
And then that was like the tech. So then the doctor sees me. He says, hey, the first tech said that he put the goop in your eyes and that your stuff was a little alarming. So I'd like to take a second look. And I'm like, what the fuck? Do I have glaucoma?
Yeah.
And he's like, let's just be sure. So he puts the goop in my eyes again.
What the hell?
Come on.
Sadistic.
And then he looks in my eyes. He goes, "No, your eyes are fine. That guy's an idiot."
Oh my goodness!
Fuck's sake.
Then he's like, "All right, now I
know.
gotta put these other drops in your eye, which are gonna really dilate your eyes, because I need to look inside your eyeball." I was like, "Oh, okay." So, one of my friends was a kid. I saw him take ecstasy, and his eyes went maximum dilation. You know, it's just one just black pupil.
Yeah.
I took a picture of my eye. That's what my eye looked like.
Oh my
And I had to
God.
drive home with that shit.
Oh my god.
I was like, yo,
Fuck.
this shit is dangerous as fuck. I was driving home going 5 miles an hour.
Yeah, I fucking bet. Holy shit, man.
So I'm currently my monitors are turned down to like 5 brightness on all of them. I have no lights on. That's why I was like, yo, fuck Roll20. It doesn't have a dark mode. But I installed that thing, so now we're good.
Okay,
Oh,
fucking
nice,
awesome.
nice.
Awesome. Yeah, the dark mode, that like custom dark mode extension is really handy. Okay, well, it's 15 minutes in, so I guess we might as well get started. I will start by welcoming folks to our tabletop RPG stream called Monsters Ain't Real, where we use the Monster of the Week rule set to enjoy some good old-fashioned RPG fun set in a super duper space cowboy universe this episode. To anyone new, all the old episodes are up on YouTube, although that doesn't mean you can't hang out and enjoy the session. And I think to bring us back up to speed, I'll hit a recap. Let us know what happened last time. Last time we had a bit of fun. I managed to break myself as the keeper by conjuring an image too hilarious to contain. You found the Yo-Yo Boys, Jerry and Tony, at the Motherlode bar. You played it cool and ogled their car, and when they went to leave, you passively issued a challenge about their capabilities and your own. Claiming you had a rare vehicle. Okay, you know what? I'm getting a little bit of interrupting guitar. Fredboat? Music bot? You just need to chill it out for just a second here. Claiming you had a rare vehicle and had run spice until the cops took you down, the Yo-Yo Boys needed proof that you weren't cops and that you had run spice before. So Slump ate someone's face, then you all ran off to Marshall's garage, where Jake knew he had a frame that was indistinguishable from the rare car Slump had described. Winning their confidence, they said you should look for their friends Bonnie and Kelly in Keithton at the Rust Bucket Bar. Help them with their problem, and they would take you to the leader of the Yo-Yo Boys and see about getting you guys initiated. You unshrinked Lou's ship, made your way to Keithton, where you noticed the town's sign in a state of disrepair, and upon entering, you noticed that the whole town was in a pretty bad state. After talking to some locals, you learned that a group of outlaw robots with one arm ride into town each day at noon and shoot the place up and steal things. You found Bonnie and Kelly at the bar, talked with them, and you found out that the bandits generally don't kill civilians, but have been giving the law a really hard time and outright killing anyone associated with the law. Not believing your claims to be super strong, they said, okay, let's wait until tomorrow at noon, and you can try to prove how good you are at killing those robot bandits. And so to pass the time until tomorrow, you attended a yo-yo show. And that's where we ended. Now, for this next part, I'm going to be doing something that only works if you're listening to the stream or the podcast. Basically, if you're in Discord, it's going to sound like shit, because I got to do a cool thing with my Go XLR where I fade the music in. So if you want the effect that chat gets, that the viewers get, feel free to just listen to the stream. Otherwise, the music is going to seem a little bit incongruous with the narrative camera. Also, you guys are going to be turned down.
Don't ever use a word with that many syllables in it again.
Incongruous, a little incongruous, if you will.
All right, listen, I'm way too fucking high to understand.
Oh, come on!
I'm kidding. I'm totally sober tonight.
Okay, so yeah, I won't be able to hear you guys, basically. Okay, chat. Okay, guys. We're gonna get into the old narrative camera. Oh, did that not work? Okay, I think it did. I think it worked. It's time for the narrative camera. Like last episode, we open on a sunset. The camera is looking out over a vast flat plain. A few low dusty hills mark the horizon. A few scraggly trees and a tumbleweed rolls past in front of us. The sun is turning from a brilliant yellow into an amber orange, into a deeper red as it sinks below the horizon, and the few wispy gray clouds in the sky darken into nearly invisible black splotches in the sky. The camera turns, and we see the sign of "Welcome to Keithton, Buckaroo," leaning more to the side, until the rotted piece of wood supporting the left side of it gives out entirely, and the left side of the sign falls into the dirt. We begin to move into town, and we hear something. It's distant, but the silence of the town lets this echo down the streets. It sounds like... Is that an ice cream truck? No, wait. There's some sort of crazy, edgy bass. Is it a party ice cream truck? The camera floats down the streets, searching for the sign of this aggressive ice cream truck music. Finally, we stop on a street next to a large warehouse. The sound is coming from within. The camera passes through the thin sheet metal door into the mostly dark warehouse within. It's a large, empty space with a single light illuminating the center of the space. 15 chairs are set up watching two individuals perform, but only 4 of those chairs are occupied. Our heroes are watching the worst yo-yo show in history. Bonnie and Kelly bend at the knee, just a bit, as their yo-yos go down, then back up. Kelly does a spin on his heel, but he doesn't make it all the way around. From the corner of his eye, he catches Bonnie's gaze. Bonnie casually walks backwards, then does a cross step and almost trips a little bit. Then her yo-yo goes down and comes back up. They both walk backwards towards each other, bobbing their heads deep, bending their knees just a bit in time with this aggressive ass ice cream truck music. Their yo-yos casually going down and then coming back up. As the music comes to a close, they go from looking mostly down to looking directly into each other's faces. And they throw their yo-yos up and then catch them on the way back down. Well, that's where we are.
Awesome.
Music got a little bit loud. Still working on the faders, but you know what? It's a yo-yo show.
Yeah, you don't go to a concert and go, this music's a little loud.
No, exactly.
I do that though.
As these as the yo-yo boys are yo-yoing, Slump, even with his 3 IQ, is looking between the two of them. Like you can see, like he's studying them really, really, really carefully. And then he looks over at Galdrick and says, "They're really bad. This is really bad. This is so boring. Why are we here? Why you make Slump watch this? This is so boring. Oh, Slump hates it. Why? Why are you doing this?"
Lou's going, shh, we're gonna embarrass them. You don't want to embarrass them.
Slump hates it. Slump doesn't care about embarrassing them. They're so bad.
They're trying so hard though.
Every time, Slump, you make like a comment like that, they kind of like look out of the corner of their eye.
God damn it, I'm out talking to Slump this entire time. And God damn it, my mic was being...
Well done, Mr. Dumbfuck.
Wow, it couldn't have been worse than the Yo-Yo Boys.
True enough.
Yeah, and every time you make like a comment, like they turn their heads a little bit and they look at you from the corner of their eyes, and then their eyes narrow as you see them like redouble their effort to make a really cool ass move. And like
It's just as boring.
oh yeah, it's like their head turns, so it's like a little bit of a turn and bob kind of thing.
Oh,
but
wow.
but the yo-yo still just kind of goes down and comes back up.
Oh, wow.
Can we go? Why are we here?
I don't know. I don't know why I don't know. Why are we? Why the fuck are we here?
Oh, that's right. We gotta. Slump knows we gotta stay in character.
He looks back up and like with these giant, like way too loud, the kind of claps that hurt your eardrums. Smacking his hands together as hard as he can, going,
"Wow, yeah! Spin that yo-yo, yeah! Yeah!"
I guess actually, you know what?
Awesome.
I shouldn't have changed the music because right now you guys are definitely still at the yo-yo show. I just got to turn it down a little bit. Because it's in the background now. Did that not work?
I don't hear that.
Music bot's been having a bit of a problem lately today. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's loud. Oh, it's loud.
Oh, not good. I can feel it in my giblets.
Okay, there we go. I don't know, it's still real fucking loud. Holy shit, music bot.
It's because it's party music. For the faint yo-yoed.
Oh, it's good to me because I'm listening at 5%.
Yeah, I have to turn it way the fuck down. Okay. So yeah, the yo-yo boys are just kind of fucking going to town. You get the feeling this show's probably gonna go well into the night. They show no sign of slowing down. They have not even fucking begun to sweat. Probably because they're not doing much.
How do we make a polite exit out of here, guys?
Slump is sort of starting to like rock back and forth a little bit in his seat, and he's sort of like looking around like a kid that's on an airplane is about to have a fit but hasn't yet. Like he's upset because he's so bored but doesn't know what to do with all that boredom.
Why seriously, why are we here?
Because they're for us, so I think we're making it seem like we're one of them by being like, "Wow, this is so interesting."
Oh. Okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Know what? I got it. Jake, give me a yo-yo.
I'm going to roll preparedness, I guess.
Hey, fuck yes. Roll that preparedness.
What is it? Sharp.
Oh, god damn it, I gotta open up fucking program again.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, man. Here you go.
Yeah. I want to put the string around my finger. All right. And
They're magnetic yo-yos. There's no strings.
Hey, man, them old string yo-yos, they've been out for a long while. You got a magnet shit in there?
Oh, yeah, totally. Okay, great. I'm just going to pretend like it's a string. Then I'm going to put the magnetic ring around my finger then, okay?
Yeah, perfect.
And then further, I'm going to test it and make sure it works. Does it work okay?
Yeah, no, definitely functional magnetic yo-yo. Absolutely.
Okay, fantastic. All right. Okay, good. Okay, I got this. All right. So what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna like start to, you know how like break dancers, they like start doing the pre-break dance, you know, they start jumping around a little before they. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start doing that, like work my way up towards the dance circle, like yeah. I'm gonna do like some really over the fucking top like hype. I'm about to break this fucking down. Okay. And then I'm gonna do like the most simplistic of yo-yo drops.
All right, now you do.
As the hype was building up, Slump was like getting up and like, yeah, like stood up out of his chair, and then as soon as you did the really simple finishes, he just sort of held his hands out to the side, like, what?
He was sinking way deep down into your seat.
Why is everyone so bad? This is terrible. Oh, Slump hates it.
So then I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna retract it, right?
Yeah.
And then from there I'm gonna do like a full yo-yo, like like baseball throw. Like I'm gonna chuck this at Slum's head. Okay?
Yeah.
Like it's gonna go right at his like his high. Oh yeah, huh? You want to see something neat there, big man? Huh? And I just and I throw it right at his head. But right as I throw it, I do what yours is. I do the hidden trick and I put it in my secret pocket, so it just disappears.
Oh shit. Okay.
You hear the really loud clack as Slump's jaws clamp together as he was expecting to eat the incoming.
Why don't you roll to manipulate someone to see just what Bonnie and Kelly think of this? So it's roll plus charm, which I believe for you is like +2 or +3.
Yeah. No, it's actually only +1. Blue.
Oh shit.
Ah!
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Wait, I got a level.
Hey, there you go. So with a roll of 5, I think this it looks so ham-fisted, but like it was obvious that you did something non-kosher, non-yo-yo approved to make the yo-yo disappear. And Bonnie and Kelly, like, they kind of stopped doing their yo-yo show, but they just kind of like stand in place and they bend at the knee in time with the beat a little bit, kind of thing, but they're just looking at you.
Oh my god.
And they cross their arms, but they're still throwing the yo-yo down and catching it.
And still bouncing?
I don't move at all.
Yeah.
I just kind of look at them like, yeah.
That was not cool. Not cool. You can't do shit like that.
Was that not cool? You don't like magic?
That was I don't know what that was, but you don't treat a yo-yo like that. You don't treat a yo-yo like that, okay? You show a yo-yo respect.
You don't. You're the one disrespecting that yo-yo, dog.
Is that some sort of a challenge?
Hey yos.
What?
I gotta side with Matuno boys here. That's definitely not Galactic Yo-Yo Association approved move.
Yeah, you little man. He's just like us, but so much smaller.
Hey. Okay. All right. Come here, yous guys. And I pull it back out from my magic pocket, and I hand it to Jake. Show me how it's done.
Oh shit.
Oh yos, this is like a husky child size. I don't know if it'll fit on my slender fingers.
Hey. Put your money where your mouth is. Show us a
yeah.
YOYO approved paragraph 7 district 3.7 legitimate maneuver.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't, and I gotta look at Jake. If you don't show me something worthwhile, I point at like Kelly. You said is one of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot Kelly right in the fucking head.
Whoa, hey now, whoa, that seems like
don't worry, he's got it. You're fine. It's just trying to add up the excitement.
No, it's just how we do it on our set at the Trex, man. High stakes.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's just for show. It's just
that seems a little hardcore.
Yeah,
exactly. He's very good. You don't need to worry.
I thought that's how we show respect to the yo-yo. Okay,
you know,
give it real stakes.
All right, you know what? I can't fault you for that. All right.
Come here, Jake.
You fucked this up. He shoots me in the face.
I'm gonna shoot him right in the fucking face. I get my revolver out and I hold it to his temple.
Oh, whoa! All right. So,
show us how it's done.
Don't disrespect.
Come on, Jake. Come on.
Whoa! Don't
I like
disrespect
spitting the 6-shooter.
Okay, yeah. Maybe you don't disrespect this yo-yo. Please don't disrespect this yo-yo. I work pretty hard on my face. Go ahead and roll to act under pressure, Jake.
Okay. Can I use wait, what? We're using act under pressure to do the yo-yo like tricks.
To not fuck up a yo-yo trick.
Can I use magic, or is it too obvious I use magic to like manipulate it to come back to me? Like if I fuck it up, I'd rather magically like retract it instead of magnetically retract it as like a safety. No, not even a safety net. I'm not gonna actually try. I'm going to use magic if I think I can.
Okay, then you know what? I think it's still an act under pressure move to see if you can like if it works, then you will have successfully used magic to do a cool trick. But like either you're acting under pressure to mask your use of magic, or you are acting under pressure to just not fuck up the trick.
Well, I'm not very cool. Let's see what happens.
Oh boy.
What I would like to happen is I sort of start mimicking them, where I like bounce at the knees and sort of like yo-yo. But I want to like double tempo it real quick.
Oh shit.
And then I'll do like once down, back up, once down, back up. And then I'll try and throw it out and like orbit around Goldrick's revolver. So it's like really close to hitting the gun, but doesn't. And then when I bring it back, I'll whip it real fast and try to hit Goldrick in the hand so that the gun moves out of the way of the guy's head, but still goes off.
I mean, with a 10, that is an absolute full success. Like, I think that's exactly what happens. The yo-yo does exactly that, and at the very end, it just kind of comes out and smacks Goldrick's hand and kind of sets the gun off and knocks it out of the way, and it just kind of goes off right beside the guy's head. And Kelly just like fucking hits the ground. He's like, oh my God. Oh, whoa. Okay. All right. That's a pretty cool trick you got there. That seems unnecessarily dangerous though. But I gotta hand it to you.
That's the way we roll.
That's a pretty good trick. All right. Well, I guess.
Galactic Yo-Yo Association approved. I assure you.
As all this is going on, like now Goldrick has got in on it, and now Jake is like getting in on it. Slump really wants to participate, so he just stands up out of his chair with a very serious look on his face, looks to the side, quickly grabs Lou, and with one hand just holds her above his head for like 5 seconds while looking around, making very stern eye contact, and then just puts her back down. That's it. No trick. Just picks her up and puts her down, and then sort of sits down with this air of like, yeah, how about that? And then just sits down.
Lou totally is gonna play into it and strike a pose when she's in the air, like an intimidating kind of pose. Yeah. It's all part of the plan, like a cheerleading lift.
Yes, exactly.
And the best part is that like after being, shown up in a yo-yo show, they had turned off the music just before you did that. So
total silence.
This whole thing just happened in absolute pure silence. Just the gentle rustling of clothing. A small sound of exertion from Lou with the pose, and then everybody's sitting back down.
That is how we roll. That's right.
All right. Well, all right. I guess maybe we should get a little bit of sleep. Maybe we all go our own separate ways for the night. What
do you mean? The party's just getting started. And I cock my gun again.
Whoa, hey, what do you mean?
I want Slump to put
nothing. I'm just cleaning it.
I want Slump to put a gigantic hand on that. Who was it who just spoke?
Kelly.
I want Slump to put a gigantic hand on Kelly's chest, not in any violent way, just to stop him from walking over. Like,
whoa! What kind of yo-yo boy are you to not compliment my trick?
You know what? You make a very good argument. I really appreciated how there was I really liked the part when you were like and how there was your use of not having a yo-yo was very intelligent.
Yeah, you hear that?
And I want Slump to like turn around to the rest of the group and point a giant finger at them.
Slump smart. Slump so smart, okay?
Yeah, that's good. Oh my God.
Great job.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, who's Slump?
Okay.
I thought your name was Slorp.
Yeah, it's Slorp.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
Slorp, but people call me Slump at birth.
Oh.
Slump's childhood friends call Slorp's childhood friends call Slorp. Slump friends call Slorp Slump. How many slumps could a sea slump if a sea slump could slump Slorps?
Yeah, you know what? You make a compelling argument.
Okay.
Yep. So I think everybody just head their own ways, maybe get a little bit of sleep, and maybe we don't shoot each other in the face. or something.
Of course not. Of course not. Of course not.
On that side of the tracks, it's pretty normal for a stinger operation that we all have a slumber party. Can't just go sleep in your own beds. It's part of a team building thing. Trust me.
Yep. Who wants to spoon me?
Yeah, Slurp does.
Oh,
Yeah. Slurp like being the big spoon.
The real
Really?
big spoon.
The real big spoon.
I lean over to Kelly. I'm like, have you ever had the big spoon with 4 arms? It's like you're being constantly spooned by a scorpion. It's disgusting.
4 arms? Who's got 4 arms?
Don't worry about
They've
it.
got real thick
Metaphorically.
forearms.
Oh, real thick 4 arms. I get you.
What do you think? What do you meant? Like 4 and like 4 fingers? 4 arms?
That's
what the
what
hell's wrong with you?
I don't know. It sounded like a weird thing for you to say. Anyways, should I try it? Should I try getting the 4-arm big spoon?
Only if you close you. You know what? No, never mind.
Wants it for himself. It's a very coveted position.
I mean, he does look like he's a real good hugger.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. He's good. All right.
What do you say, big guy? You wanna give me a hug?
And I
No.
look at Slump and I give him, and I look at Slump immediately, big-eyed, finger up in the air, and I'm like, be cool.
You hear what sounds like someone like rolling a bowling ball across bubble wrap, as you could hear all fucking 20 of Slump's knuckles crack. Like he hasn't had a hug in so long that he's getting ready for a nice big hug. And he goes,
Yeah, Slurp like hugs.
gentle hug.
Little, yeah, real gentle.
Oh boy.
Gentle hug.
and I want Slump to like hug him with these gigantic arms, and you can see sort of like a bodybuilder on the stage with all of his muscles just like ready to burst out of their skin, like veins popping out, like he's ready to break a piece of steel in half.
Oh my God.
But he slowly encapsulates this man in his gigantic arms, and then very gently starts rubbing his back and whispering,
I've dreamt of this for so long.
This is so nice.
Yeah, Slurp agrees.
Okay. Yep. Oh, good hug. It's okay. It's okay, big man. It's just a little human contact. I ain't had any in a long time, too.
and now Slump is like really crying, like way too loudly, really uncomfortable.
Yeah, the guy too, like doesn't even know why, and he's just bawling.
Slump looks midway through tears. You can see Slump's gigantic, huge hubcap face turn up, and he starts looking around to the other group members like,
I don't know what I'm doing or why I'm doing this.
he's sort of looking at everybody.
What's Bonnie doing? How's Bonnie reacting?
Yeah, Bonnie's Bonnie's kind of shuffling away, and pulling out like sleeping bags and Mountain Dew Baja Blast and getting out the hack jack LAN cables and the Frito party mix and stuff like that.
Hey, you guys AJ Empire's 12?
Yeah. AJ, that's the one with the super aliens coming, and you get the like crazy warp technology, right?
Yeah, mans.
Yeah, I got that.
Classic.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just play some Age of Empires 12 and eat all this bad for us food, and then go to sleepy bye, and then go kill the robots in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
You stop repeating after Slurp. What are you gonna say? Stop repeating after Slurp. Don't say it. Don't say it. You want to say no? You want to say Slurp looks like an asshole?
No, I'd never say that.
Fuck Slurp's sister?
Never say that. I'm sure your sister's a wonderful woman. I would never say that. Can't we just play some Age of Empires 12? Slurp, you always do this when we're gonna play Age of Empires.
Okay.
You have enough controllers though. There's a lot of us in the room.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to trade off. The red one's got like the sticky joysticks, so that one's, I mean, I guess Short Straw gets the red controller with the sticky joystick. All right, cool. So anyways, unless anybody else wants to say something.
I was taking a drink.
I guess we're just going to bed then. Really, in uncomfortable silence. All right, good night.
He throws the controller, no one moves to get it.
I grab the controller. I'm like, yeah, okay, great. Yeah, I got it. Okay, let's go. How the f do you use this thing?
It's just like this. And he puts his very, very soft hands on your hands and kind of shows you how to move the controls around. You guys want to do anything else in this godforsaken cursed warehouse?
Slump wants to go to sleep.
Yeah,
Just sleepy times now.
Yep. Anybody else want to do anything before morning comes?
No.
Does anyone dreaming weird dreams? Is everyone sleeping peacefully? Do they seem disturbed?
No, everyone seems pretty much sleeping normally.
Are there ghosts in the warehouse, or is it okay?
There are definitely ghosts in the warehouse, but they respect the fact that we're 46 minutes into the session and they decide to let you guys just sleep peacefully.
All right, good.
One thing that
I get up, I get the controller, and I start. I press play on it again. I'm like, yo, let's play.
Ah, damn it.
Okay, I have something actually. I want Slump to basically look around and see what he can use in the immediate environment to source for basically something that he could fashion into a dumbbell, so that when the other guys wake up, Slump will be awake and doing bicep curls with this whatever ridiculously heavy weight he can find.
Yep.
So that when the Yo-Yo Boys wake up and see him, he's just sitting in the corner doing bicep curls. And if he, like, as soon as they notice him and he notices that they notice him, he's gonna go,
You know, even though they try to train it out of Slurp never loses the touch.
and then make those stupid yo-yo motions again with his hand.
Gotta stay on top. Gotta stay on top.
Yeah, absolutely. There's like a car axle in there with giant like industrial hover pads on either side.
Awesome.
And
Awesome.
just fucking powering away at that thing.
Excellent. Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, morning comes, you all wake up. You feel awful because you ate Cheetos and Baja Blast and stayed up too late playing video games. And the morning has arrived.
That's literally my career.
Right?
Okay.
And you all sleep in too late, and it's 10 a.m. and it's only 2 hours until noon.
Ugh.
What was happening at noon?
The bandits are gonna raid town.
Oh, that's right.
You guys are setting up a ambush. So you guys are setting up a ambush at the Rust Bucket Bar with some C4 explosive, I remember. How much more of that C4 you got? Because it seems to like it's always there.
Yeah, I mean, the tack or whatever deity controls it gave me about 20-some pounds, and I've been using it a pound at a time.
Damn it. What a fucking idiot. What kind of fucking idiot gave you 20 pounds? God. All right.
I think it was
how many-
Chester, the guy.
How many pounds is that so far? Like, that's got to be what, like 4 or 5?
I have hot sauce on my hand the whole time. Hold on. There's some shit happening over here behind the scenes, guys.
All right. Well, you have enough for this. So yeah, you guys are
Okay,
gonna...
so I have marked minus 6 pounds. So
Okay.
I don't know when we didn't subtract anything for this that I'm doing right now.
Okay, this will be. I mean, you can kind of, let's call it 1 pound. 1 pound at a time kind of makes sense, unless you really want to destroy something.
I think they said not to. Maybe we'll respect that.
Okay.
The bar itself. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah. Do we want to destroy all their stash in the bar? Will that be like a job opportunity, or do we want to not?
Well, I think we want to get in their good books, right? So that they take us to higher level folk. Are you saying job opportunity to help them get their stash back?
I don't know. I guess yes. I guess it's one
Sure.
either way. That's just how I was thinking about it.
We'll probably wind up wrecking it just through the course of this.
Okay, not overkill. Yes, I'll do
Yeah.
the standard, like level small single family home.
Perfect. Yes, the normal standard family home destruction. I love that that's a measurement.
Just enough to ruin somebody's life.
Vans.
We have vans.
Okay, so would you guys like to head back to the Rust Bucket Bar, or would you? Yeah, basically you have 2 hours, and kind of the things that you decide to do are going to take some time with you guys prepping. And we'll just kind of count out the time with how long it takes for you guys to do whatever prep you want to do.
So just to give me a quick overview. So the robot pirate bandits are attacking the bar or the town?
The whole town, but they in that process they attack the bar, and Bonnie and Kelly requested that you pay special attention to defending the bar, because they have a large stash of star spice in there and they don't want that to get taken.
Okay.
Yeah, they told us like exactly where it was too.
Yeah.
The goose. I kind of want to head over there and prep there, like be at the scene and plan our. What do you guys think?
I think a lot of my time is going to be spent like making bombs and whatever tripwires or remote receivers or the fuck it is. So that's probably going to take a little.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Slumpa is going to look at the Yo-Yo Boys and say,
2 questions. Your little Bari dog, does it have a balcony?
Bonnie responds and she says, yeah, there's a balcony upstairs. Yeah, there's a balcony upstairs.
Second question, how good are your electric and
You got it. You did good. You did good. I like tap him reassured.
how good are your Trekalition dog?
That's, you know what?
wants Slump to like he doesn't think that that is the guy's understanding. So I want him to grab his nipple and twist it really hard, like it's supposed to be electrical shock, and go.
Get it?
Ow! Ouch.
Well, ouch, and
I mean, pretty good, not great, pretty good.
Okay.
I screwed in a light bulb once.
Okay, well, Slorp not talking about you, Slorp talking about the town in general. Here's Slorp's idea. These bandit doggies, they're like boopy boop computer dog.
Yeah.
Well, what if Slorp stand on the balcony and Slorp rip down a telephone pole and the wire and swing it around at the robot doggies?
I mean,
and then when Slorp's on the balcony,
yeah,
he doesn't get a zap.
Can you
put it back together after?
That's a couple problems. I love, you know what, Mr. Slorp? That's a great plan. Couple problems.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody can put it back together because that's a lot. That's a big wire. Second of all, it doesn't sound like it's really all that directed, and I'm afraid that like all of us are gonna get zapped except you.
Well, just don't be outside, forehead.
Oh, all right. That's, you know what? Yeah, I guess that solves everything.
Just be inside.
One
Easy.
other final note. Some of the law they hit these robot bandits with like the 10 million volt tasers. Nothing.
What are they? What hurts them? What hurts them?
So far, nothing.
Have they ever attacked in the rain? Have they ever come in the rain? Are they vulnerable to water?
It doesn't rain here all that much, so nah.
While they're talking,
never fought in the water before.
While they're talking, I want to be fiddling with my rifle and essentially be trying to like figure out a like an EMP round.
Ooh, yeah. If you want to roll to use magic, we can see if you can figure out an EMP round.
Because I know that they run off electricity. I've heard Galdrick has never really lived through that sort of tech area.
Yeah.
But he can put 2 and 2 together, that there's got to be some sort of like, maybe I can just remove electricity from here, short circuit sort of thing. Because they're robots.
Yeah.
I know, and you know, there's got to be something here.
Absolutely. Remember, when you leveled up, you can choose to get plus weird as one of your like level up bonuses.
Yep, I'm looking at stuff right now.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at moves from other player books.
Yeah, exactly. Literally looking at recovering stats.
What is it? You said use magic?
Yeah.
God fucking damn it, -1. Okay, I just shoot myself in the foot.
Yeah. Instead of making. Whoa! Hey, what you doing there with that? Why'd you shoot yourself in the foot?
Don't worry about it. I just change into the healing bullet and I shoot myself again. That's better. Oh, that's better. That's better.
As they're just staring at him doing this, Slump is just laughing hysterically. He just finds himself.
That's your friend. You should help him out. He's shooting himself.
Lucky's in so much pain.
Yeah, are you all right there?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine now. I'm fine now. Just got to figure this out. I want to spend like, you know, the next few minutes trying to another round at it.
All right, we'll come back to that if anybody else has stuff they want to do. I guess. Yeah. So if anybody else has anything you guys want to prep.
Hey, listen, Bonnie.
Yeah.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Do they communicate out loud?
Oh yeah.
You know? Oh, so they're not like connected via a network?
Hive mind.
Yeah, are they a hive mind? Or do they have to talk aloud to communicate?
Are they a
with each other?
hive mind?
Are they a hive
Are
mind?
they a hive mind?
Not really sure what a hive mind is.
You know, it's a hive. As in, there's
Are they
lots
a
of
hive?
bees. When there's bees, there's hives.
Yeah, like a bee hive.
Or if you've just recently cut grass and you're rounding it, you might get some hives.
Yeah.
Well, they talk a lot, but don't worry, it's the accent. The accent's still a little Australian. We're heading down south to the Australian yo-yo boys. No, they talk out loud all the time. Oh, damn it. Don't worry about it.
Come on, then. Get it together.
We're working on it. Oh, damn it. Fuck this stupid accent. Fuck this stupid accent.
Just talk without it, then.
Yeah, no, they don't. They talk out loud and we have no idea if there's a hive mind there, forehead.
Okay, forehead.
Real talk though, Lou's enunciation of water was fucking perfect. You can't finish this day. You can't go to bed without me complimenting the way you just fucking crushed that. That was really good.
Thank you for your support in these trying times. But if we did try to introduce some kind of super virus, that might not be super effective to spread among them. No?
We never really tried a computer virus. Might work, but I don't know how you get them to eat the computer virus.
I guess you would text it to them or something.
Holy shit!
Oh my fucking god!
So what's the room that they're in right now?
You guys, I don't think you've left yet. I think you're all still just hanging out in the warehouse.
Okay. I want Slump to look around for something like a milk crate, or even better, if there's like an ammo can, like a giant ammo can for, I don't know, or like just a giant, or like a metal trash can. I want Slump to pick it up and look at it and look around at the rest of the room. And then this big smile starts like creeping across his face, like he's got 200 IQ and he's just figured out the solution to all of our problems. And he pulls the trash can over his head and says,
Bleep blorp, I am a robot. Please download this software. What if we just fool them, huh? What if we
That could work.
into thinking we're robots?
Just start messing with
No, I like that. It's like Bandits 10 has an update.
Yeah, exactly. Bandit 10 has an update. Would you like to update now or install later? And
Exactly.
if they say later, we just say no.
Yeah, and then we can fuck up their audio for the next week. Like,
Perfect. No, well, I mean, we've never tried a virus, but we could try it. I don't know. So I guess we could try texting it at him, but
Well, hold on. Do you have wappy snacks?
I don't know what
Crap.
that is.
Crappy flaps?
I mean, my frap does clap when I crap it.
Janky stacks? Do you have janky stacks?
There's some pretty janky stacks over in the corner.
Cracky maps? You have cracky maps?
No maps, and none
How
of
do
them
you talk? How you talk to each other, huh?
Usually with
How
our
you talk
mouths.
to
Usually
Smelly?
like I'm talking with my mouth right now to you.
Okay.
Yeah, so
What
you
if you're in
mostly like
different
that.
houses?
You yell
What if you're
real
in different
loud.
houses? What if you're on the other side?
Yell real loud.
What if you're in different cities?
Oh, then you gotta use a hack jack.
Ah, hack jack. How the hacky jacks talk to each other?
Magic? I don't know.
Fair enough, honestly. Like,
I didn't build
There's a-
this fucking shit.
There's a
Fucking
there's
magic.
a thunderous boom as Slump face palms at like the speed of sound. Just smashes his hand into his face real hard.
You hear it twice once it breaks the fucking sound barrier. Like, it hits your face.
roll to kick some ass as you punch your own nose up your
Roll to
face.
kick some ass on my own face.
Yeah.
What if we find out how they're doing it, and then we get on the same frequency as
Hey,
them, huh?
someone go take care of that crazy
I hear-
rogue dog out in the street.
oh my god, I hear it somewhere.
It's gonna get
Go on,
dangerous
get-
out there.
Yeah, I know. Go on, get!
Get out of here, go on. Bad dog. That's a no.
That's a bad dog. Hey?
Bad dog.
Yeah, bad dog.
You're a bad
Yeah.
dog.
Seems a bit judgmental. We don't
Bad,
know what the
stupid
situation.
dog. Bad,
Stupid,
stupid,
bad
ugly
dog.
dog.
Reacting
Stupid, bad.
in a good
Yeah,
way.
it's a stupid.
Shut up!
That spooked me really bad.
No need to
Slump
break the
dropped his
window in the
balls.
warehouse, man. Jeez.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
All right.
Oh yes, shards of glass everywhere. They hate that.
So what? So what if we? Is there someone in the town who's smart enough to figure out how to get on the same frequency as them?
Probably not. It's a dumb town full of dumb miners.
Oh, Slump has figured
No
that much out.
What? How young are they?
No, miners.
Yeah,
Miners?
yeah.
Yeah, like
He means people under 18.
no. Well, I mean, some of them might be. I don't know. But the miners. Miners.
That's
Oh, like the opposite of plus. The minus.
No, miners.
yeah. Minus. Yeah, we got it,
Minus.
yeah.
Minus. Okay.
Miners.
Yeah.
So then we find a plus to cancel them.
That's a
Cancel
dumb
them.
thing. You're all saying dumb things right now.
Is there another? Is there anything electrical that's running a generator, a van, anything that's like electrical that's running nearby?
Yeah, sure. There's a generator kind of supplying electricity to this warehouse.
Okay, I shoot right next to it.
Whoa. What's going on there?
Nothing. I'm testing something.
I guess Yeah, maybe a 10-foot little EMP discharge, and the all the lights go off. Oh, real nice. Yeah, that's great. Who needs to see, right? That was cool. Great.
It's
nice
10
shot.
a.m., you jackass.
Yeah, well, it's really dark. Sun doesn't rise till 11 a.m. here.
Wow. That's, well, I'm testing stuff.
Well, now we
Where
know.
are we? Antarctica?
I guess you just, yeah. Good one.
Well,
you're
Slorp
welcome.
had 2 suggestions. Slorp's first suggestion was swinging around a big electric rope, and Slorp's second suggestion was getting on the same frequency as the robot dogs and forcing them to download software. And Mr. Smelly shoots it all down, so Slorp is done. Someone else figure.
You know, I'm wondering why Tony and Jerry even sent you guys down here. I thought they was gonna send someone who could help. But
As soon as he says that, I want Slump to like.
I hate you so much because we're both on the same wavelength.
Whatever he does, I back him up to intimidate.
Yeah, I want Slump to like crack all of his knuckles in one hand so hard that you can hear the as the bones in his hands are creaking.
Oh my god. All right, why don't you just try punching him? Maybe it's a damage thing.
Why don't Slorp try punching you?
No, that would
Slorp
be...
hasn't even met these Robo boys. They haven't bothered Slorp yet. But you, on the other hand,
All right,
you're
all right.
starting to put.
Maybe we'll try the electricity swinging around thing.
Okay.
All right.
Electricity swinging
Slorp doesn't know
around
what your heart's
thing. Wait a minute, that might... Slump, you might be onto something.
What?
Doubt it.
I think you might be on... No, you...
No, that was an inside thought. I meant to think that. I said it outside. I said it out loud, and it was a big mistake.
I want to pull out
Apologize.
my trident. I want to pull out the trident. Okay.
What the hell is that?
It's
Why do you have a trident?
It's a trident.
Why do you have it? Where'd it
Do
come
you
from?
not like tridents?
It seemed to be like archaic. They're a little incongruous with the times.
I want to throw it at the ice cream truck immediately.
But
I want to
Slorp-
Achilles throw this at the with like,
What the fuck did you just say about my trident?
and I want to like try to activate the thing because like the lightsaber thing where it just goes through it, just.
Wait, are you cutting this man in half?
No, at the ice cream truck.
Oh,
All right. I guess roll whatever is your highest modifier and tell me what that modifier is.
It's 2.
And which stat is it?
It's tough.
Oh damn. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Roll plus tough.
I'll be I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah. So I think the way this works is there's like that little bit of the couple steps, the Olympic kind of trot to gather the speed to throw this thing. And I think when Galdrick goes to throw it, he forgets to let go and just drives it into the ground in front of him, but is still kind of got that forward momentum, so it kind of runs his shoulder into the propped up trident, and then kind of stumbles over it and almost catches himself, and then doesn't, and just eats shit.
Oh dear.
I didn't even hear that. I'm going to the bath.
Slorp has one more idea. One more, and then Slorp is done forever.
All right.
Okay, what sort of weapons do the Roby dogs bring? What do they use?
They just use some pistols, some laser pistols.
Laser pistol.
Yeah.
Now, is there any kind of stuff that laser pistol can't shoot?
I mean, they can't shoot through, thick stuff. Like metal. Thick metal.
How thick?
I don't know, maybe 2 inches?
In the kitchens of the Rusty Shit Bar, do they have the Rusty Shithole Bar?
Yeah,
Do they
well,
have
I mean, I kind of like that
any-
place. It's called the Rust Bucket.
any cast iron?
Yeah, of course they do.
What if Slorp. Okay, hold on now. Slorp is used as star spice that he got from the Dargo system. It was mixed with codswallop spice, which made it blue. What does your star spice look like?
It's just the raw brown stuff.
Okay, well, what if when the Roby dogs come to town, when they come up to the bar, Slorp runs out with a bag full of dirt, brown dirt, saying, "Ha ha, stupid Roby dog, Slorp got all the star spice, bye-bye," and he's fashioned armor out of the pans, so the Roby dogs can't shoot him, can't shoot Pan Slorp. And then Slorp run away, and they think that Slorp is running away with the spice, and then when they're chasing Slorp, everyone shoots him in the back, but doesn't shoot Slorp, and then Slorp can turn around and fight them with the pans. Once they start getting attacked, and they turn around like, uh-oh, the stupid smelly dog and Bradley and Smelly are doing the shooting, uh-oh, and then Slorp turns around. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. And then,
Well,
so,
I mean,
what about that?
I mean, it's a good plan, but it sounds like if it doesn't go well, there's no backup.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect. Let's put that as plan A. Anybody else have a plan better? Because right now that's the best plan we got.
Jake just looks up from hiding a fucking Play-Doh rolled into long spaghetti, fucking C4 string around a door frame. It's like, nah, I'm good.
All right.
What if we set up you ever seen that? Oh,
somebody's giving birth to a poop baby.
What if have you all seen that ancient Earth classic literature called Home Alone? What if we set up some traps for them over the doors in addition to the exploding, I guess?
Okay, before you added in addition to, I'm knife handing my fucking bomb in the wall.
Well, maybe just water balloons then. Chuck them at them. Yeah, this is a good idea.
I mean,
Yo, it's got any strings and paint cans, irons or something?
Ball bearings.
Hey, Jorp.
I forget what my code name was supposed to be.
Hey, codename Jorp.
Yo, what's it? Slorp?
Slorp and Jorp. Hey, Jorp, you know what a peony grenade look
Peony like the flower.
MRE grenade?
I just pull an MRE out of my bag. What?
No, grenade. The grenade does a zappy zap and turns off the microwave.
Oh.
The zappy zap turns off the microwave.
I just want to open hand over to Goldrick, who's still shooting across the fucking room. I don't have any of that shit. I mean, what do you do? You put a battery in a can or something?
Slorp wants to know if you know what they look like.
I don't know, like a space can, man.
What are you describing right now? What the fuck are you describing? What the fuck looks like a space can?
Hold on, I'm dying.
What the fuck looks like a fucking space can?
I'm joking.
The fuck are you describing?
What the fuck are you describing? What? What is that?
You know what he's saying. He's seen a candle from space. Yeah, you got it, Joel.
I throw out the one comment that's like meant to back him up, but clearly doesn't. It's the opposite of an Earth can, dumbass.
Oh my god. Oh god.
You all lose 1% of your hearing as Slump face palms again so hard that a couple of the windows.
Oh, now I have tinnitus.
Listen, Slurp is trying to say
He's like really frustrated, but still doesn't know how to describe it any better.
there's a grenade that when you throw it, it goes zap zap and it turns off the microwave, but doesn't hurt anybody. Okay? Slurp wants to know what it looks like so that Slurp can see if he can make something that looks like it, so that when Slurp leaves the bar with a bag of dirt that looks like a spacey dog, Slurp can hold up the space can and say, don't try anything funny. Slurp has a penis grenade. Penis grenade.
Oh yeah, I can make you one of those real quick, man. I know what you mean.
Yeah. Okay. And then
I always eat peanuts when I make bombs, and I started choking, so I had a little situation going on.
Hey, seems like a dangerous thing to do when you're making bombs.
Slump doesn't want a peanut grenade, right? Jorp knows that Slump doesn't want a peanut grenade. Jorp understands that Slurp has no use for a peanut grenade, right? Jorp understands that robo-piratey dogs would have no reason to be afraid of a peanut grenade, right? Right? Please.
Oh yes.
Okay. Well, that's what Slurp needs. Slurp needs an TNE grenade to scare the Roby dogs, or something that looks like one. Right?
Too long of a delay. I don't think you know what you're talking about.
Every time, like the second I push my push to talk key, you come back with something loud and sets me off again. I've been legitimately trying to speak.
Please say. Please tell Slurp you understand.
This image of Jorp kind of like
I'm going to bed, guys. Oh my god.
Slump is so mad that he grabs Kelly by the face and just like holds, like mushes his face into his like plasticine and just screams at the top of his lungs. That's
This is all full.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start like wrapping masking tape around like a empty can of beans or something. I don't know.
He's gonna do it. It's gonna work.
Hey, that looks exactly like one. Yep, I think that's.
Nick knows what an EMP grenade looks like.
Oh, yeah, now I see it. Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay.
Perfect.
Good.
I got some like colored Sharpies and shit. You're fine. It's fine.
Okay, good. Surely an advanced AI species won't be able to detect any. It won't know any better.
No. That's where you're wrong, man. You got to do practical effects. It works.
Okay, so I'm gonna say like an hour or more has passed.
Oh.
okay.
This sounds like it took a long time to get this shit sorted out.
Yep.
What else would
We
you
were
guys?
brainstorming.
What are the last couple things you guys would like to do before you actually have to set it all up and like come up like describe to me what the situation is gonna look like so I know how the fuck it actually plays out. Anything else you guys would like to do?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
All right.
You guys can just you guys can now, I'm gonna write it down because it sounds a little bit complex if I'm being completely honest. What the fuck is going to be the plan here?
So basically what I want to have, well, this is the idea that I had now that fucking 6 out of my 7 ideas were rejected. So I'm thinking when Slump is gonna wait until these robot bandit ravagers are coming through town. And when they're approaching the bar, Slump is going to walk out in a cast iron pan covered suit like the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. like Pan Man,
Pan shot.
And he's going to, in one hand, be holding a bag that's like slightly spilling over with dirt that looks like Star Spice, and in the other hand, he's going to be shaking a fucking can of peanuts wrapped in fucking duct tape, and basically threatening them that if they take a step closer, he's going to set off an EMP. And the idea being that he's going to walk like towards the edge of town with them probably looking at him because they're smart enough to understand what's in the barn, what they want. And then the idea is that the other party members and the Yo-Yo Boys will come up from behind, because presumably an AI species would understand that they need to armor. I mean, resources are limited and their front is probably more armored than their back, and it'll give everybody an opportunity to attack them from the rear. And then when they attack, Slump will then run in and start bashing fucking skulls so that we have the element of surprise and confusion.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that everyone, or the keeper mentioned that their lightning, electricity didn't work. So every time people have been talking about like doing EMP shit, I just make another like little bomb. The old kinetic fallback.
Yep.
So I actually didn't get to do the one thing that I ended up throwing my spear instead of actually doing what I was.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So that's why I was like, Slop, I want to back you up. I was gonna pull up my trident and I was gonna see if I could change my trident into, like change form or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
I wanted to see if I could change form into think Iron Man 2, the electric leash that like shocks through that.
Yeah.
And so I was gonna think of like changing it to something so it's like that.
Okay, so I'll give you a choice. Either we're gonna bad genie it and it will do what you want but also have a definite negative side effect, or you can roll to just have it work. So either roll or choose to have a bad effect with it.
Oh, I'm always gonna go with the roll.
Okay, roll to use magic, or you can roll charm if you want to try to charm your trident into doing what you want. Hey. So I will say that you kind of think of that electric leash kind of, or I guess you don't have an electric leash in mind. You're just kind of putting together the concepts of what you want to have done, and sure enough, your trident kind of pop, and it pops into this electric leash. However, you can tell that it's kind of unstable because with a mixed success, it's not going to last for very long in combat. You can use it, but it won't last for very long.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Yep. That's all super ready to go. And I guess the one thing that's not really super been taken into account is at one point you were thinking of doing the C4 on the doorway. Are you guys still going to do that, or is that
Oh, I absolutely am.
Okay, and you're just going to I guess see as plan B, I guess,
if they get past the initial line of defense.
Like plan A.5.
Plan A point. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. So then I guess with the remaining time, you guys make your way to the Rust Bucket Bar with Bonnie and Kelly, and you spend the time gathering up the pans. You guys build a nice big pan suit for Slump. It doesn't work super great because there's a lot of Slump and not a lot of pans. So I guess critical areas like the heart is covered, the ass cheeks are probably covered.
That's good. Yeah, I wouldn't want to bolt her around up the asshole. That's great.
And
ass. critical.
And Slump is in a relatively good pan suit, focused mostly on the back because you're going to be running away from them. And Jake goes ahead and puts a bunch of C4 around the doorway, you were saying?
I think we had agreed on the doorway is not close to the bar, so I won't be destroying it likely, right? But like under
Yeah,
the
like
bar.
you can tune it so that you don't use enough C4 to destroy the bar.
Okay, then yeah, I believe it was like we asked sort of like where they go, so I wanted to hit them on the street.
Yeah.
But it seems like they all branched off all over the place, so we're just gonna do it in the building instead.
Yeah, they come in as a group of 10 or 12, and then they branch off and scatter throughout the town, and so no more than 2 usually arrive at the bar itself.
Yeah, so sort of like whatever the main entrance, or like most logical, like straightforward entrance to where the stash would be, I guess that one.
Yep, okay, that's basically just the front door.
Perfect.
Okay, C4 is set up. Baldric is ready to transform his trident into a whip. Slump is all equipped up. Lou, did you want to do anything to kind of get ready?
Is there any is there any like things of oil or paint, dark paint, in the warehouse that we're at? I'm wondering if I can take it and like chuck it at them, and then they're blind.
Yeah, sure. So you guys are at the rust bucket now, but let's say you pick up some dark paint on your way.
Okay.
You got a big bucket of dark green paint.
Dark green? Is it like a forest green?
Like a forest green on a stormy
It's like
day.
arts and crafts kind of style, or forest, kind of like deep.
Yes, exactly. Deep, luscious, beautiful. You think maybe you don't actually want to throw it. It would be a waste of this beautiful paint. Okay. And you guys are now set up. And I think you just kind of, there's a clock tower in town. And you watch it click as it's like 11:58. And then it's 11:59.
I'm gonna go up to the balcony just so that I'm up there.
Okay, you're up in the balcony. And when the clock strikes noon... Whoa, that's massively fucking loud, isn't it? Holy shit. What's that? That's better. Okay. As the clock strikes noon, you hear a terrifying roar in the distance south of town. You hear about a dozen loud custom hoverbike engines roaring. And they sound wild. Like, these sound like crazy hoverbikes. Jake, you've heard your fair share of hover vehicles, and you've heard your fair share of like aftermarket customized vehicles. And this sounds like there's probably not much of the original bike left. It is aggressively modified into something that you don't even recognize. All that you recognize is that it's got to be crazy if you don't recognize how customized these things are. And this wild roar grows louder and louder and louder, approaching from the south side of town. And as you guys, I guess, can see out the back windows of the Rust Bucket Bar, you see not quite Flying V, but kind of Flying V. You know, about a dozen of these insanely customized hover bikes. They look basically like rockets with 2 hover pads underneath and a set of big, you know, easy rider, low rider handlebars on them. And there's just a dangerous amount of flame coming out of the back of these hover bikes as they are tearing across the desert coming into town. And sure enough, they come into town, and you see them as they peel into town. They kind of drive past through the blocks, and they start peeling off into down other streets. And you see the riders. The riders they look like Terminator machines, like without the skin suits, but they have only one arm. They're all wearing torn up ponchos, black cowboy hats, and they all have a black bandana masking the lower half of their face. And they don't seem hyped up or crazy or anything like that. They're just kind of very casually coming into town. And sure enough, you hear 2 very loud, angry hover bikes stop outside the Rust Bucket Bar.
You said 2?
2.
Okay.
And the rest kind of peel out of town. or not out of town, further into town.
Okay.
And you have got 2 of these Terminator machine looking, one-armed bandit poncho wearing, black cowboy hat wearing robots. Kind of,
and are they very clearly robotic? Like there's no, we don't see their skin, or do we just know that they're robotic? Okay.
You can
so
they
they're very
literally
clearly
look like Terminator machines from the future,
Gotcha.
where there's no skin. They're super
Gotcha.
clearly robotic and bionic kind of thing.
Okay. 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 Well,
Are they in range to drop the paint on them?
Yeah, I'll say they're in paint range.
Well, just to avoid Slump taking any shots to the uncovered pieces, I'm gonna try and sploosh them with paint.
Oh, that's gonna ruin this.
No, so good. I go to, I'm tipping it, and then I remember, oh, you know what? They probably wouldn't like that.
Then you're just gonna shoot Slorp in the face.
Galdrick comes over and pushes the bucket over and puts paint on. I'm just kidding.
Slump crushes Galdrick's head and then kills himself. Okay. So basically what I want is like, as they're in the process of like dismounting from their bikes, I want Slump with an extra little show of bravado so that they don't suspect that it's an inside job, or to reduce the likelihood that they suspect an inside job. Slump is going to kick the front doors off the hinges on his way out. Just a big Kevin Nash, big sexy flat foot kick.
I think you literally have an ability called like Grand Entrance or something, don't you?
Yes. Yep, I do. Absolutely.
Perfect time for that shit.
So that's exactly what I want to do. And that's plus charm, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
Oh,
okay.
Yep. They are 100% focused on you. So you kind of, as they turn off their bikes, and you know they're talking to each other. You can hear their robot voices, just kind of. And then you just come fucking blasting through the front door, covered in pans, holding this bag that's incidentally spilling some stuff that looks an awful lot like Star Spice, and you just go flying out the door, and they both just kind of stop and stare at you as you go.
Okay, so as I'm walking, I want Slump to be holding the bag, the spice bag in one hand, with it open enough to have some spill out, or at least be very visible what's in the bag. Yeah. But not so much that it looks like he's careless, because he knows that they know what fucking Star Spice is worth. Yeah. And then with the other hand, he's sort of with his index finger and his thumb, he's sort of like tinkling back and forth with this can and saying,
"Better hit the next spot, boys. Slorp emptied this one out. Don't try anything fishy. Slorp has the peanut grenade that turns off the microwave."
And then like you guys just see the 2 robots stand there.
Hey, did he just say that he has a Star Spice? Yeah, I think he said it. What's that thing he's holding? What? Did he call it a peanut grenade? Yeah, I think he called it a peanut grenade.
I want to be on the inside of the bar. Like he kicked down the door frame. I want to be I want to be like hiding behind the door frame.
Yep.
You know what? And then like when I hear them say that, I want to be like, oh, like I put my head like I'm shouting up somebody else. I'm like, I think he said EMP grenade.
Wait, who said that? I think they said it was an EMP grenade. Oh, okay, no problem.
And they start casually kind of jogging after you, Slump.
Okay. Slump wants to like stay ahead of them enough so that he's not letting them catch up, but not all out sprinting, so that it's obvious to him that he knows that they're chasing him. Like he doesn't want to like give the indication like, oh shit, I'm being chased now, I gotta hurry up. He's just sort of jogging out of town like he's just looted a gigantic bag of really expensive spice from an establishment and is now trying to get away, but not so fast as to further increase their suspicion.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you guys, as you watch the robots kind of jog away, you hear one kind of laugh and another one, and one kind of pushes the other in the shoulder a little bit, and he stumbles a bit, and then they just kind of keep jogging after Slump. And it looks like they're not trying very hard, and they're definitely, you know, starting to gain on him a bit.
Are they? So what you're saying is they moved away from their bikes.
Yeah, that's where I was going, my dude.
Oh yeah, bikes are completely abandoned.
Nice.
I get on the bike and I leave town and I sell it and live off the riches.
Smart. That's the smart decision.
That's the smart decision.
I'll look to Jake and I'll point to the bikes. Jake, the bikes.
Fuck yeah, man. I was pretty much already on this plan, so I'm probably already moving towards them, and he like calls my name and I stop and look over like yeah, they're still like, I don't even want to mention it because you could just be like, oh yeah, they took the keys, but like, are they running? Did they just like hop off over?
This was not a like hyper focused tactical fucking ambush. These are a couple of fucking clown ass robot cowboys who have done this so many times that they let all kinds of shit slip. So definitely the keys are still in the bikes.
Where's Lou?
Oh, I was upstairs.
Yeah, I point to the roof.
Can't just fucking rip off and leave her here, man.
Sure, it's fine. It's fine. Just there's some. Okay, do you know how to use these things?
If I see you guys getting on, because I'm on the balcony outside, so I could totally come down. If I see you guys getting on, I can totally run down and get you.
Yeah, if we're far enough out in the street that there's like a line of sight, I'd wave up to her.
Yeah, it's very easy to see from the street.
I toddle down with my paint cans.
You went down with your paint cans?
I'm bringing the paint.
All right, yeah, perfect.
I want to inspect these fucking pod racers and see if they have any guns.
Hold on. Okay, good. Sorry.
No guns on them. They're just, it's literally like a rocket built for fuel and explosive acceleration, and a little bit of hover to keep it off the ground.
Well, I know what I'm gonna run over with this.
I have a magic question.
Yeah.
How quick can I summon God damn it.
Yeah.
Aurinda.
Oh, Aurinda. Yeah. Pretty quick.
Oh my god, I fucking blanked on the name.
Yeah, Aurinda, pretty quick.
Is that... Oh, okay, so like on the way out, I can. Well, I'll just tell you what the fuck I wanted to do, and you fix it.
Yep.
As soon as I heard Goldrick, do you know how to like run one of these or ride one of these or whatever it was? I wanted to like start summoning Aurinda in like a fucking motocross like GP outfit to ride to drive the other bike.
As soon as you summon her, like she appears and she's in that outfit, and she's like, oh my god, Jake, how long has it been? What?
Oh god. Oh my god.
Jake.
Oh, I kind of like do the finger shame thing. I do the finger shame.
What the hell's going on? What am I wearing? Where are we? What the hell's going on, Jake?
You look good.
Thanks.
Right,
really,
man,
I'd like to know how much time has passed, because this
about
looks
a year.
a hell of a lot different.
I don't even know. Like a week. No, I don't think it's been that far. I don't know.
It's been about a year, maybe 2 years.
What the hell? Why would you leave me unwoven for what the hell? This is...
Well,
Jake,
he got married and then he had some kids, and then oh god, I gotta check some.
George,
It's got way more complicated than I expected.
how's your 5-year-old?
I don't want to trivialize this, but I almost want to like hang up on her and just unsummon her.
Unsummon her? Oh my god.
That's gonna make it so much worse later, though.
I wanted Slump to shout like,
Is that Aurinda 1 or Aurinda 2?
Oh my god. Yeah, I think she's like taking off her helmet, and you can tell that she is not about to do whatever the fuck it is, you guys are planning to do, because she hasn't been around in a while, and that's the first time that's ever happened.
Okay, so like a genuine question.
Yeah.
Not that much time has passed, right?
A couple days.
Okay, I guess that's pretty fucked up.
We went to a yo-yo concert.
So I guess the question is, would you like to unweave her or leave her around?
It's one of like Galdrick's is gonna keep shouting out like the random mundane things we've done when he very clearly could have brought her out. We were on a spaceship and travel time for like half a day. We're just doing nothing.
Oh my god.
I will say sessions are a week apart and things can slip. You know, we'll just chalk it up to that. I may or may not have forgotten she existed.
Oh my god. Literally every session I wonder if you're gonna summon her, and every session I'm like, oh god, it's another session without her.
I'm gonna say someone's face. A week.
We skipped fucking 3 weeks. So
had I remembered that character existed, I absolutely would have brought her back earlier.
Galdrick's gonna pretend like he said that in character. Wow.
So 3 weeks, a long time, ma'am.
Yeah, long time. So what the hell? All
right. So you might not know how to ride a bike. We never really got to that part in our relationship, but you can just do the mind brain thing, and then you'll know. We're a little bit in a hurry. There's some robots who only got 1 arms and guns. And we're doing a thing with these guys about like point inside of the yo-yo boy.
Yeah, Jake, you know what? Right now, I don't know if you're the good guy or the bad guy. And I did everything I could to stop Garvin. And I'm going to tell you right now, without a little bit more information on what the hell's going on, I'm not going to help you either, to the best of my ability.
She called you the bad guy, idiot.
Oh boy.
What an idiot.
What an idiot.
What an idiot.
So you either tell me what the hell's going on, or I mean, I'm just gonna sit here.
Is Slump still in like line of sight?
He is quickly, unless if you've taken a corner, then you're gone, and if you're running in a straight line, pretty far away, but you can still see.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like point out to Slump because she's seen him before a few times.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking long and short of it is we ain't got no fucking time and we gotta save that guy. So either get on the bike or
I shout to her.
I'm gonna let my friend die!
You know, all right, I'll help. Jake, we need to talk about this.
Fine, fuck this!
And I just take off on the bike.
Yeah, no, she puts her helmet back on and she jumps on the other bike and just fucking tears off after Galdrick.
Okay, I had jumped on Galdrick's bike.
Yeah, I guess I'm sitting on the back of Rin's bike.
This is uncomfortable.
Like I processed that that's the last bike, and as soon as I see her go to rev it, like if she releases the clutch, I'll be like, what?
Yeah, you can tell she was not making an effort to wait for you.
I have never ridden a bike ever before in my life. Please feel free to give me any negative modifiers you'd like.
Yeah, why don't you roll to act under pressure just to see how well you can keep control on this thing, which is to roll plus cool.
Yeah. Okay.
So
it
you
explodes.
crash. Yep. You definitely.
Yeah. Can I take off and crash 12 feet later into the building?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like, I think.
Aurinda, we need your help.
I think like you hop on and this thing had way more fucking go than you were ready for. And when like Lou jumped on the back, it what little control you might have had was kind of thrown off, and you end up just doing a 180 and smashing into the bar.
That, you know what? That's sort of on me. I'm sorry.
Why does anybody ride these? They're horrible! My balls are still vibrating.
And Jake, Aurinda is absolutely catching up to the robots like in a second or two.
No, I don't know if I just want to fucking let it rip or wait for those two assholes to try and catch up.
Their bike is totaled. That was a hard.
Totaled?
That was a hard fail. There's the punishments for failures in Monster of the Week are hard. That bike is ruined.
It's kind of a win because it was also not our bike, so that's fine. This made that day a little worse.
I'm having a shitty day, but I've almost leveled twice today.
There you go.
So the distance is like insane, and there's no way I can fit Galdrick and Lou on this bike.
Yeah, no, and like as far as Aurinda was concerned, she's just catching up with the robots. So you are making contact with the robot bandits.
I start jogging.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna take you guys a while.
Yeah, as soon as I see them start hoofing it, as soon as I'm in range of the robots, I'm just gonna try and shoot one in the back.
All right, roll to kick some ass.
Oh fuck. Do I do the magic stuff if I'm using like the lightning bolt? Oh my god, how long has it been since?
If you're shooting with a gun, it's just kick some ass and it's plus tough. If you're shooting magic, then it's use magic. And then you get the +2 for super
There it
wizard.
is. Okay. Yeah, sorry, use gun. I meant like shoot the fireball lightning thing.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, oh my god. So what element, I guess, are you trying to really shoot with? Basically fire and lightning are your fortes.
Yeah, I mean, it's been said that they're fine on lightning like over and over and over and over again, but I don't see any benefit to like casting the reef differently than I always do. Like, I just feel like the lightning part just won't be effective, or I just won't use it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so fuck, I was normal mix, missile, lightning fire.
Okay, yep. So this like fiery lightning bolt just streaks out of your gun and blasts. There's kind of one on the left and one on the right. Which one were you kind of shooting for? Left. So the guy on the left, this fiery lightning bolt just explodes upon impact. In a, like, you are no stranger to magic now. With all the Volos juice you've got, this is a devastating fiery lightning bolt. And you can tell as the dust is clearing that you haven't even slowed this robot down. Now, the really interesting part, you know what? Roll to investigate a mystery to see if you notice any additional aspects,
sure.
which is, yeah. Yeah, with a full success, you notice that the cloth poncho and leather hat are unsinged.
Did I notice any like that personal shield generator stuff? Because we've seen it before.
No shield generator, and also no effect. And when it makes impact and there's this giant explosion, it's like Terminator head just kind of rotates around backwards. Its forward momentum isn't like, it doesn't turn its shoulders or move around at all. Its head just turns around backwards and looks at you.
Well, that's nightmare.
Is that my bike? I think he took your bike. Hey, get the fuck off my bike.
I get off the bike.
Yeah, I think that happened a long time ago.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just gonna tap Bryn on the shoulder, like, so I shot at the. So I feel like I shot off the bike to the right at the one who's on like the left of the pair.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
I'm gonna tap Bryn, like, I don't think she could hear over this like souped up monster of a thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm just gonna like tap her on the left shoulder, and I'm gonna start leaning to my left a little bit to see if I can get the bike to go.
Okay, you want to like peel off kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, I just shot it and it did nothing. So
Yeah.
I am at a fucking hard pass on these dudes right now.
Okay, you just
Nice.
peel around and turn around backwards, and the guy you shot turns around and starts chasing you. And the other one keeps chasing Slump.
Hey, big man. Hey, big man, stop for a sec.
Hold on, just gotta get out of town, you know.
You're gonna want to stop running.
Sheriff's gonna be after me.
You're gonna want to stop running, or I'm just gonna catch you tired.
Is that what you think's gonna happen?
Well, I'm a robot, and you're some sort of a Milton G.I. Joe.
Okay.
All right, Slum's gonna stop. Yep.
It just stops right in front of you and says,
So yeah, how about you hand over that bag of spice there, big man?
Or what?
Well, I guess this.
and he pulls out a gun and he shoots you in the kneecap for 2 harm.
Okay, how far away is he from me?
He's like point blank. He's standing like right in front of you.
Okay, I want the same leg that he shot and hit me in the kneecap.
Yeah.
I want to take a pan off of that leg, and with as much force as I can. I'm not even gonna use any of my other arms, so I'm gonna focus all my energy into that one hand. I want to hit him straight in the fucking head with a cast iron fucking can, a cast iron pan.
Yeah. So yeah, roll to kick some ass. yeah 11 is a super full success. Okay. So you get blasted in the kneecap, which doesn't even fucking slow you down because you've got 1 billion health and 1 billion armor. And I think like there's a little like his like yellow robot eyes kind of widen a little bit when he realizes that didn't even fucking slow you down.
Okay.
And this pan comes off your leg, and with just so much strength explodes on his face. Like the pan detonates and explodes into 1 million pieces. Roll to investigate a mystery. Roll plus sharp.
Oh boy, I think that's -1.
I think it is. Yeah, I think that's accurate.
Can I help out from a distance? With my spirit animal?
Let's see what the roll is first.
Oh, it's +0.
Okay. Not much better. Hey, okay. Help out wouldn't do anything. It would still be a mixed success.
In that case, I'm still jogging and running out of breath slowly.
When you smash him in the face with this pan, you notice a couple things. 0 damage to the metal face.
Okay.
But the force of the impact causes his bandana that covers the lower half of his face to kind of lift up with the massive amount of displaced wind from the crashing impact. You catch the glint of something underneath the mask.
Okay.
And in kick some ass, because you always do damage to each other, like you definitely turned his head. And he was super not ready for that.
Okay.
And he turns back and he says,
Whoa, big man, just hold on there. Just give me the spice, and no one needs to.
And then he shoots you in the same kneecap again for another 2 harm.
Oh, okay. Well, he's doing 1 harm.
That's
each
true.
time,
That's right. Each one time is 1. So you've lost a total of 2. Somebody's shooting you with a gun, and you have lost 2 damage off your armor.
Okay.
Can I
now
at
we
a
know
distance shoot Slump with a Healy McHealy bullet?
I think that doesn't restore armor. I think armor is kind of like a non-restorable health shield. I mean, you can do that if you want, but it's not.
Oh,
really
I thought you said he'd taken 2 harm total.
He's taken 2 harm off his shield. So
okay, never mind. All right, fuck me, fuck in the ass. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna go fuck a goat.
Okay, so what I want is we now know that he seems to be fairly invulnerable.
Yep.
To harm, but how necessarily strong he is. The fact that I turned his head makes me think that it's not like a marble statue. He does feel force, even if it doesn't cause damage. So I want to sprout my second set of arms, drop the bag of spice, drop the bean can, and put all 4 of my arms onto that gun and rip it out of his fucking hands.
Okay. I think this is... I guess, are you trying to do damage or just take it away from him? Basically,
just to disarm him.
Okay, so this will be, I guess, maybe act under pressure, which is plus. I mean, I can't see how this isn't plus tough. Like, I don't see how this is anything but plus tough. So why don't you just roll plus tough, and we'll see how well that works. 9, yeah. And now, Galdrick, if you wanted to help out, I think what happens is you grab him with all 4 of your arms, and he only has 1 arm, right? Like, he can't fight you back. He's got 1 arm and it's holding that gun, and you kind of grab and you're pulling the fingers apart and kind of holding his chest back as you're pulling away. And his grip is no joke. You can tell that he's not like just like unkillable, unstoppable, infinite everything forever, because you are making headway on his hand. But this thing is beefy, and overcoming its strength is proving to be a bit of a challenge. It's slippery, he's struggling very hard, and you're neutralizing the weapon, but you're not getting it yet. And Goldrick, if you'd like to help out in some way.
Oh yeah, absolutely. How close am I though? I assume I'm still a distance.
Yeah, you're probably like 2 blocks away still.
Yeah, I mean, okay, how can I help out? 2 blocks away. Revolver's not that far. Can I shoot him? Can I? You know what? It seems like a good idea, Bob. I'd like to go with a mortar shot.
Oh my God! All right. And you just kind of want to like hit him with a mortar shot and disrupt him to give him the advantage, kind of thing.
Yeah. I was gonna be like, all right, don't worry, this will probably not hit both of you. Oh my God. Okay.
All right, roll to help out. That's plus cool.
That's
Hey, yeah, okay. So you expose yourself to trouble or danger. So I think the way this works is you summon. Are you turning your trident into a mortar or your pistol into a mortar?
I think I did the pistol the first time, so I'll do the pistol again.
Okay, yeah. You pull out your pistol, and like it's a big rush. Like things seem dire. So like the pistol kind of gets the hang of that, gets the inkling that this is a big deal, and just immediately expands in size, drops its ass to the ground, it becomes a mortar, and just launches a shot. And when the shell makes impact on this robot, which kind of makes it stumble forward, and that's all you needed, Slump. And sure enough, you pry the gun out of its hands.
Okay, excellent.
And as soon as you do, it turns and it starts running towards Galdrick. And that is the danger that you exposed yourself to. The robot is now kind of pissed off with you, Galdrick. Now let's jump over for a quick sec to Jake and that robot.
Hey, dude, hey lady, get off my bike.
I'm just gonna point to where like Galdrick is and probably Lou. They're back in the sort of the same position, back to the bike rack, and I'm just gonna point to that as we like roar wherever the fuck she's steering.
Yeah, you want to go back to the bar, kind of thing.
Where Galdrick started moving, so like not to the bar, but like back to Galdrick and Lou.
Okay, yeah, Galdrick and Lou are like a couple blocks away from the bar towards Slump. So you want to go there?
Yeah, I took it that like they were really far apart, and I was kind of like in the middle when I peeled off.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll go back toward them.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you head back towards Galdrick and Lou. And Galdrick and Lou, you just hear this god-awful, terrifying engine as this hoverbike comes peeling towards you with Aurinda dressed like the Stig.
Yeah, you forgot her too.
I forgot the Stig.
Just kidding.
Aurinda dressed like the Stig, and Jake kind of flailing off the back, and behind them is an increasingly looking upset robot cowboy, and they're headed towards you.
So now both robots are coming towards us.
That is correct.
Hey, buddy, you wanna, should we just kill these guys? That seems to be a huge pain in the ass. No, we're not allowed to kill them, just beat them up a bunch.
And the one that still has his gun starts opening fire on all of you. And I guess everybody roll just 2d6 plus nothing. Damn it. Okay, nobody gets hit. The fucking bolts literally just pass by all of you.
Ah, damn it, I suck at this.
I laugh at him.
And he takes one extra shot at you. but it misses. Okay, yeah. And the other one is kind of like reaching around to try to see if they have a spare gun somewhere, and they don't have a spare gun. So they just kind of double down on speed and look like they're ready to do a punch.
So how close are they? Who are we on right now?
Let's do, you know what? Let's use those rolls as initiative, and we'll just kind of go in the order of that. So the order there is Slump, Jake, Lou, Galdrick. So you know what? Why don't we just start with Slump? Slump, what's up? The robot just ran away from you.
Yep.
And is making a beeline for Galdrick.
Yeah, so basically I want to trying to beat, like trying to outstrength him was a struggle, but now that he's running away from me, he probably would not be prepared for something like me leaping at him as aggressively as I could and just planting all of my weight on top of him with the express purpose of trying to rip that bandana off his face.
Okay, cool.
It's basically I've put the gun in the back of my pants so that while he's running towards Galdrick, there's no way that he'd know that that's where I put the gun.
Yep.
And then I'm trying to jump on him so that he and then if he's trying to like stop me with his own hands, I'm just using all four to try to grab onto that bandana and rip it off.
Yep. Okay, so I think the action is basically going to be wrestling him to the ground first. So why don't you roll plus tough, and that'll be your like sprint, catch up, jump, tackle, and oh boy. So with I guess, oh man, if somebody wants to help out, that's a 6, which is technically a fail, but a 7 would be a mixed success if somebody wants to help him out a bit.
He's currently charging me. I'm not sure how smart it would be for me to help out.
Yeah.
I'm not very cool. I could try to. I could try to help out.
Okay, he's chasing me. Lou, help out.
And I run like through a wall into a building just to run.
Flailing your arms like a Muppet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Lou, how are you going to help out? So you see Slump running and trying to catch this thing, but you can tell that this robot now has purpose, and you've irritated it, and there's no way Slump could catch it. So he's moving fast, but he's gonna need assistance to catch this thing.
I'm gonna say in my big and booming voice, oh, look at that behind you. There's the whole group of your friends are right there, and they're laughing at you because you got your gun taken away.
All right, roll to help out.
I'm trying to make him turn around.
Okay, yeah, sure. So I think as soon as you say that, like sure enough, he kind of like stops just a little bit. He's like,
oh no, guys, it's not much. Oh, they're not there.
And that he slows down just a little bit to try to make an excuse, and that gives you the distance you needed to close Slump, and you just leap all 4 arms, fucking spider-like, and just land on this guy with your entire body weight, everything, like the biggest, fattest, melted spider ever, and collapse on him and bring him to the ground. And you feel like he's not going to be there for long, but you do have him on the ground. And when we come back to you, you'll be able to make an attempt for the bandana on his face.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. All right, Jake, it's your turn. You are driving towards Galdrick and Lou with robot number 2 hot on your heels.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
I was like running back to the. Sorry. How far away from them am I? Like, I felt like we were only, you said, a few blocks.
Yeah. You are very like you will be at them this turn. And what else would you like to do when you get to them, kind of thing?
Yes, I don't have direct control over the bike because Rin's like driving.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of like pointing. So however she pulls up, as it gets closer, I don't even think we don't know about the thing that Slump saw. So I'm just going to try to like restrain it once it gets close enough. So sort of like a hold action, whatever. When it gets here, I'll try to do the bar creature person from. Wait, what's it called?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
use magic to hold person or that one.
Yep. Absolutely. So, yeah, you get there, and this thing closes distance. I mean, you were on a very, very, very fast bike, so you put a bit of distance between you and this thing. But this spell's got some range on it, so I think you can kind of make it happen from right where you're at. Go ahead and roll to use magic to hold this guy. Oh yeah. Yep. 12 full success. So, what does this look like? What are you doing? What's the deal here?
So I don't think I'm like fully seated or like wrapped around the back of whatever this fucking rocket bike is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of like trying to side saddle it and like loop one arm around something. So I'm kind of like sideways on it.
Yeah.
And as I go, I remember like the juju bag thing. So I'm just gonna do that thing where there's that little like warp and sort of like try to trip him up. And then from there, I just want to try and sort of like hold him or like slow his falling or whatever it is. Like hold him in this weird little stasis.
Oh, I gotcha. So he's just like hovering and not able to move kind of thing?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, sure. I mean, that's...
Yeah, not like the spider in the cup, just like literally like it's hold monster.
Yeah. Gotcha. No problem. Yeah, no, he kind of trips forwards and gets kind of stuck hovering and is trying real hard to break free of it. But you're pretty good at magic, so he is super stuck. Lou, what's up?
Well, I was thinking I wanted to just kind of read the situation or investigate a mystery to see what I can learn from them from what we've seen so far. But I'm wondering if that's helpful at this time. Am I close enough now that Jake has stopped to interact with the guys?
You can interact with Jake and Aurinda. Also, this would be more of a read a bad situation than investigate a mystery, I think.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I would like to do that though, especially now that he's stationary. The robot is stationary. They are stationary.
Yeah, he's like a block or more away, so he's pretty far away. The robot is.
Is it too far a distance to run up?
Nope. I think you can go ahead and close that distance and try to investigate a mystery.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to do.
Yep. Okay.
So that
roll plus sharp.
Sharp.
Holy shit! Double nat 6s.
Can I read the serial number on the?
Yeah, basically. So yeah, you can ask 3 questions, and then because I don't like the restrictiveness of the questions, if you can think of something else that you'd like to ask, feel free to ask that as well.
I would like to know what is the most vulnerable to me.
Yeah. So I think this is where you probably see the same thing that Slump saw. So hold, I'm saying more kind of prevents him from being motile, like he can't run around, but he is definitely kicking and flailing. So it's not like he's a stationary specimen for you to, poke and prod as you like.
Right.
But he also, as long as you give him a 7-foot buffer zone, he can't get you. And I think as he's like trying to kick and flail at you, you see his bandana come up a little bit, and there's some sort of a glinting, very shiny piece of metal underneath that bandana.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, that's okay.
You have 2 more questions.
Second question then is, what's the best way to protect the victims being us?
Yeah, probably, as far as you know, these things are literally unkillable. So probably running away and just giving them whatever they want is your best way to protect the victim. But you also heard them say that they're not going to kill you. So I guess at worst, you're really only risking a whole lot of pain.
That's true.
Oh, that doesn't sound so bad.
That's right. It's not so bad. No big deal. All right, what's the last question?
I want to know what my best way in is, but by in, I mean, what's our best way to get into the damage zone to damage them without,
Yeah, like how to get
getting us.
I guess you want to know how to get to that little shiny piece of metal under their mask?
Yeah, trying to avoid the bad arm. Yeah.
You figure probably immobilizing, overpowering, something like that. you're gonna need to avoid all of the damage that they can do. I don't know, that it's like a shitty answer. This hold person is not a bad idea. It's not a bad start, but some way you're going to need to prevent them from fighting back by overpowering them to get to that shiny piece under their mask.
Is it an off switch?
It does not look like a switch. It looks more like a big, almost cog or like gear. But it's big and it's like it fits in the palm of your hand, and it's got a little bit of a rounded, like a motorcycle gas cap.
Okay, thank you.
They are the motorcycles.
That's true. Oh man, I wanted to ask that question. That's right. Can I just ask, and you cannot answer? But when we were on the motorcycle, did we see anything that was like interesting interface wise? Did it just look like a regular motorcycle, or was there anything that made it like?
Yeah, it was definitely just a rocket with handlebars that you would need to be invulnerable to ever daring to ride.
Oh.
Oh.
Thank you very much. That's good.
No problem. Okay, Lou, that's your turn. Next is Galdrick. What's up, Galdrick?
So after I got so he's still chasing. No, he's not chasing me. He's pinned to the ground? Question mark.
Both of them are technically immobilized right now. Slump is on top of one of them, and the other one's kind of flailing around in a hover bubble. Well, not bubble, but just in a hover shackles.
Okay. I'm gonna run towards the one where Slump is then.
Yep, absolutely. You can make it there.
All right, I want to make it there and be like, when I get there. All right, what's the plan, big guy? Okay, I stab him in the head.
Slump dies. Oh, he meant that guy.
Well, fuck, guys.
All right, what's the plan, big? What's the plan, big guy?
Slump saw something sparkly under his little facey clothes.
No, just leave me alone. Get away. Get off me.
Let's take a little peek.
Stop it.
Stop it. No, you don't do that. Don't
Stop.
do it. Just stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop
No,
it. Stop it. Stop it.
No,
Stop.
you're fine. You're fine. Can I lift up? Am I able to physically touch the bandana?
Yeah, so this I think is where the roll comes in. So this is probably going to be to act under pressure to see if you can look under the bandana without like compromising Slump's tenuous hold on this thing. So roll plus cool.
Ha!
Holy wait a second.
Wait a minute. What?
2d6 exclamation point?
There's 2 exclamation points there.
Oh, it's all right. Hold on. Yeah. That's supposed to be exploding. Okay, so that was a. Hello? Can you break it down? Can you?
I don't know. That looks like 2d12s to me.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's. Oh wait, no. I think it's actually
because it's exploding. I was just trying to.
It's 2d6s plus 2d6s, so it's essentially.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
So you expose yourself to danger. So I think Slump's kind of got this thing pinned down, and it looks like it's struggling, but its head isn't moving too much. And you reach down and you pull up the bandana, and you see this like weird chrome gas cap looking item. And as soon as you see that, this thing goes berserk, and it flails real hard. It breaks Slump's kind of pin just a little bit, and it gets a bite. No, wait, it doesn't have a jaw. Sorry, there's no jaw. There's just the hubcap there. It doesn't have a mouth. There's literally just a bandana covering a lack of bottom jaw and a gas cap there. So it doesn't bite you. It just headbutts your hand really hard, and you take 1 harm.
Ow! What the?
That's my private parts.
Oh God, really? I'm so sorry. Oh, I am so sorry. That's so insensitive.
That's why I cover it up. Come on now.
I feel. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I just feel awful. I look at Slump and I like shake my head slowly from side to side.
I saw everything.
Yuck.
You're such a pervert.
I'm not. I am not. I've seen better.
No, I've got a really good one. I'm very attractive.
Nope. Nope.
We all compared it back at the cave, and mine's the best.
So can you? So it looks like a hubcap.
Sorry,
like
a gas cap. Looks more like a gas cap off a motorcycle kind of thing.
Like, does it look like I could unscrew it?
Hard to say. I won't say no, but I won't say you can glean that just from looking at it.
Okay.
And Slump, it is now technically your turn.
Okay, so has he stood back up now that he's having his little freak out session, or is he still like under me, but I'm just not wrapping my arm?
He's under you, and he is actively fighting to get up. He is not happy where he is.
Okay. Basically what I want to do is I don't know that I would trust Slump's abilities. Not exactly the sharpshooter type. Basically, like what I wanted to do is wrestle him back down with 3 of my forearms, and then with the 4th arm take the pistol that I've taken from him and hold it up to the gas cap and tell him to stop struggling. But I'm not convinced that the dude is so strong. The robot dude is so strong. I'm not convinced that he would just grab the fucking pistol and wrench it out of my single hand.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably, basically, at this point, if you want, you can try to spend your turn to keep him pinned.
Yep.
And if you try to do anything else, there's going to be a dramatic increased risk of him breaking the hold and getting up, because he's a strong robot boy.
Yeah, I would say then what I want to do instead is focus my efforts on basically trying to flip him over. Like redouble my efforts to grab him again. And I'm trying to think of what the move would be in like jujitsu, sort of like a crucifix hold almost, except I'm trying to like lock his legs with my legs and then use all 4 of my arms to grab both of his arms and then flop him over so that Galdrick can get a clear shot at his hubcap, at his fucking gas cap.
Gas cap. Okay. So I think basically, what you're trying to do is maintain the hold on him and kind of improve your position. Try to really lock down the position such that you can kind of expose that gas cap for Galdrick.
Yes.
Okay, sure. I think that's a roll plus tough again. This is just a raw. Oh my god, yeah. Double natural fucking 6s.
Baby. Fuck yeah.
I think like he gets distracted by Galdrick, and that gives you enough time to kind of capitalize on his little moment of not paying attention to you, and you just sink this whole hold on him. All 4 arms grabbing all over his robot-y body. His one arm is completely pinned. His legs are immobilized, and he is pretty well exposed. His head is like flopping around, but that's literally the only part of him that can move right now. Every other part is locked down.
Okay.
And I don't think he doesn't get a counter roll. So that's just the way it is. He's just locked there now.
All right, Slump is holding him and then peeks his gigantic pie face up at Galdrick and says, "There you go, Mr. Teeny Tot."
All right, we'll get to Galdrick on his turn. Next is Jake. Jake, what's up?
So I don't think I saw anything from what Lou saw, because I'm on the back of this fucking rocket thing trying to cast this dumbass spell, and the woman I forgot about I made not exist is driving.
Yeah, I think she's basically stopped when she got to where Galdrick was. She stops this thing and she kind of gets off and she's like, "Jake, that thing's crazy. I don't want to drive that. That thing's so unbelievably dangerous. How about we don't ride the death rocket anymore?"
Yeah, I'm sort of like side saddle, and as soon as she like gears it down, there's like a big cough of fire out the fucking back. I just jump off and like run from.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. She like takes off her helmet and throws it at the bike and like just to get away from it too.
That's probably a pretty good plan. Shit. Like the first shot, they seemed fucking invulnerable. I didn't see what anyone else saw, and I just see Slump holding his down like in the distance.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna redouble my efforts on this like hold monster spell, I guess.
Okay, sure. So you want to like almost like what Slump did to double down and totally immobilize him. You kind of want to do that same thing with the hold spell.
I mean, I don't know if like that's the nature of the spell that I can put more oomph into the same like effect.
I think
I
so.
can at least refresh it.
I think you can put more oomph. I think you can like cast another hold spell. It's like you cast one hold spell that stopped him from running around, and you can probably try to cast another one that just kind of like more immobilizes his frantic flailing.
Yeah, wherever that gun is, let's immobilize that the most.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he is pretty soon gonna start shooting wildly. So yeah, go ahead and roll to use magic. I mean, not that there's really any point unless you roll double natural ones. Wow,
Close.
Not great.
Is that a partial?
You had to
That is
say
a mixed
something.
success. Yeah.
Can I try and help? Can I try and help by looking at the ink?
Yes, you fucking can. Roll to help out.
That's cool, right?
I think
I
so.
forgot immediately.
Help out is plus cool.
Cool,
Yep.
yeah.
Not 0.
Oh no. What ink?
Okay, so on a miss, you expose yourself to trouble or danger without helping. So I
We're doing
think
fine over here, guys.
no, you know what? Here's what I think. I think you open up your third eye and you are blinded by something. You try to look at Jake's weaving to help him out a little bit, make sure it works. And when you look down at this robot, there's something so bright that it literally hurts your third eye.
Whoa.
And you close your third eye and you close your main eyes and you kind of stumble backwards. Or no, you kind of, I guess maybe you stumble forwards and you catch a robot foot to the face for 2 harm.
I hope I still have all my teeth. For 2 harm, I gotta write that down. I'd like to kind of explain to Jake as I'm reeling after I get punched, if I could, after I get kicked, just to say that I had seen. Jake, it's so bright. When I tried to help, it was really, really bright, and then I got punched. But there's this thing by its mouth where its mouth should be. I think that's where we gotta get it.
Okay, yeah.
So these like magic fucking robots?
I guess. I mean, that was so bright. And it's white ink, right? So did it seem like it was ink?
You didn't. It was just bright. You got no reading because that was a hard fail. You have
fair enough.
no idea what you saw. All you know is that it was incredibly bright and it hurt your eye. And that's literally the only information you got.
I'm gonna take that interpretation though, from that coming from Lou to Jake. I'll be like, oh yeah, that just means lots of ink, right?
Okay, yeah. And then Lou, it is your turn actually. Oh, and the spell definitely worked. So you held him a bit more. He's still able to flail a bit, but probably the gun arm is super immobilized.
Okay, good, great.
Yeah, so you got the arm immobilized, but not the rest of them totally, because it's a mixed success.
Well, Lou straightens up and, wipes the blood from her face with one of her scarves. Tuck that away. And she would like to... here's what I don't want to get close to him, the robot, but I would like to see if I can blind him, because now I've brought this paint all the way here. What am I gonna not use the paint? It's like Chekhov's paint. I gotta use the paint.
You want to dump the paint on his face?
I want to dump the paint on his face, but I don't want to get close. So I eat, and I feel like it would react too quickly if I just like swashed it. So what I would like to do is call my gold buddy. I would like to use paint, and call my gold buddy, and have them. Because can anyone else see it? I don't think so. See my buddy? And have them hover up above the robot and sploosh it directly on top of it.
Yep,
So it can't see.
Absolutely. And I think I think when you summon Gold Buddy, or like you don't even summon Gold Buddy, you just turn your glasses to gold and you see Gold Buddy just hanging out like always. And then you have this idea of dumping the paint, like bringing the paint over there. And Gold Buddy snaps their fingers, and suddenly they look a lot like Bob Ross at the start of all his TV shows. And they grab the bucket of paint and kind of sling it over their shoulder, and they magic up this like step ladder, and they step ladder up above the robot, and then they get this giant paintbrush and dip it into the paint can, and then just slurp it all over the robot's face.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's so well done.
And
Do I need to roll to see if it like sticks on his metal or anything like that?
This thing's super immobilized, and it's so clever. I don't think there's a roll for this. I think it just fucking works. It's too well planned.
Okay.
And then the Gold Buddy kind of steps down off the ladder and puts the bucket down, and then grabs the giant paintbrush with both hands and just whaps it against the robot to shake all the extra paint off. Just beats the devil out of it.
I did it.
I got that reference.
Yeah. Exactly. This robot can no longer see.
Hey, what the hell? What's going on? Come on now. Why you gotta make this so difficult?
Oh, yeah, it worked.
Next is Galdrick. It's your turn.
I will, being that I think I'm the only one that's really can do it, I'm gonna try to reach for that, get a good grip on that gas cap.
Okay. I think this is another like roll to act under pressure. It's a roll plus cool.
Ha! Okay. Fuck.
Yeah. That's a mixed success. So I think you kind of grab it, and it's shaking its head like crazy. So you've got a grip on it. What's the worst outcome, hard choice, or price to pay? I'll say you've got a hand on it. And if you want to do anything from this point, you're going to have to compromise Slump's position. If you want to pull, push, turn, grab, crush, whatever you want to, if you want to do something with it in your hand, then it's going to compromise Slump's position.
I would like to not compromise Slump's position because this thing's strong as fuck.
So
Probably smart.
You get a hand on it, and this thing, like it's hand sized, and it's a noticeably different metal than the rest of the robot. And you go to, maybe do something with it, but as soon as you start to manipulate this thing in some way, this robot starts really flailing, and you can tell that if you were to give it a real good something, that it would probably break Slump's hold. And so you just kind of let go, and it's still completely immobilized. And I guess that's kind of it. Unless, would you like to do anything else? Not much got done. So if you have another idea, you can definitely try. I mean, if you want, you can just try grabbing it again. Hope for a better roll.
Sure, I'll go for nope, my arm, elbow was wrong. Bad leverage. I'm gonna try that again.
Yeah.
I want to let go, turn 90 degrees, and just try it again.
All right, yeah, sure, yeah. Roll it with it.
I'm just gonna
the exact same roll. But I okay, but what I will say is I will say that there's a worse outcome. So if you try to do something, you're not going to compromise Slump's position, but depending on what you do, there could be a bad outcome of some sort.
No, I'm gonna stick with the same logic. I
Yeah.
got the same fucking roll.
Yeah.
Be like, nope, still not a good grip. That's what I'm just gonna go with.
All right. Slump, it is your turn.
Okay, so what I want to do is sort of feel around to see if there's any weakness in the arm joints. Basically, I'm wondering if I can, triangle lock him with my legs and rip his fucking arms off like ripping the arms off of C-3PO.
Yeah.
But if it seems like the joints are really strong, then literally all I'm going to do is redouble my efforts to completely immobilize him, so that hopefully at the next round, Galdrick won't try to unscrew the fucking thing. He'll just stab it with his goddamn pitchfork.
I can't help it if I've got fucking -5 to every goddamn stab because Volos is a fucking dick.
Fucking stab him. Who cares about pulling it off? We want to see if his chin juice is slow release. Just stab him in the fucking head.
I don't think that's what. I think it's invulnerable, man. I think it's invulnerable. I think we have to uncap. I think that's where the ink is. That's what I think.
And so I think I like this idea. So your second idea was really good. I think you give a bit of a pull and you can tell that joint is 100% unbreakable. It's like the iron pan on his face. There is no damaging this thing. So you give a bit of a twist and you can tell it's literally, it's stronger than anything you've felt. There's no way you can pull his arm off. And so you can redouble your efforts and that will give Galdrick advantage on his next turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna do exactly that.
Yeah, roll plus tough. And if you get a success,
for fuck's sake, can Galdrick roll to help out?
Yes, Galdrick can roll to help out.
Fuck me.
I don't want to.
All right, Galdrick Slump just lets go and says, "Kill him."
Oh man, sometimes.
How many f***ing sevens can I roll?
Hey, seven works. 7 works.
7 works. You just gonna get kicked in the fucking face by the robot.
You are gonna get kicked in the face by the fucking robot.
I'm tired of getting kicked in the face by robots.
And so I think you see Slump just like this thing is really making an effort to break free, and it's starting to actually make headway. It is engaging high gear, and Slump's grip is just beginning to slide. There's no flesh to dig into, right? And you can't bend the metal to get a good grip. So ever so slowly, the sweat from your hands is causing it to start to slip out of your grip. And I think you just kind of like grab its head and shake it and fucking rattle it around, and that shakes its concentration enough for Slump to grab it real good. Slump that makes it a mixed success. So Galdrick, on your next turn, you will have advantage if you want to do something with that gas cap.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Jake, it is your turn.
I get to roll negative fucking snake eyes twice. Yay!
So on this side, we still haven't really expressly seen the whole gas cap situation, or at least I haven't. Lou has a little bit.
Lou saw it a bit and expressed that there was something there.
I'm still pretty far away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can just like turn the rocket bike. Oh wait, Lou's right up on him, right?
Yeah, Lou is like right there.
Okay, because she used the dude for the paint, not the paint like physically. So, like.
Yeah, I wasn't in kicking range, but I am still quite close, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Like, 7 feet away, rather than, 2 feet away or something.
I wanted to shoot the bike at him.
Ah, cool.
But I think I might kill Lou.
You get the feeling, you take a look at that bike and it looks like a giant tank of fuel with a very big explosion on the back end. And you figured this would be a very big boom if you were to fucking blow it up.
Big bada boom.
Big bada boom.
So that is my gut, but I will instantly see Lou there and go, no.
Thank you.
Shit, I'm torn. Like, I'm gonna like start to shoot at it. I remember that didn't fucking work either, and I already got it stuck in place. So I'm just gonna run up to Lou. Is that fucking paint?
Oh yeah. I figured then it can't. I don't know. At least it can't see us. It's probably got like heat sensors on it or something.
This is us here.
I'm gonna like start walking around him so my voice is in from the same spot. I don't want to get like Nintendo leg.
Hey, where you going? What are you doing? Where are you? What's going on here?
I fucking blasted this thing, man. Didn't do anything.
I'm invincible.
I don't think that's quite true.
Give me my pipe back. Why the hell are you fighting us? What the hell? I thought we stopped you guys like weeks ago.
I'm just sort of like look at Lou and I don't know if we should say anything.
Lou shrugs. I kind of want to ask him questions, but maybe that's dangerous.
Just give us our stuff like always, and we'll just leave and maybe beat you up a bit.
What do you do? What are you gonna do with that stuff?
Yeah, man, that's not fucking cool. You just roll in and take shit.
Yeah, we want stuff. It's our stuff now. Fuck off with your stuff. We want it. It's our stuff.
I want it now.
No, I want it. It's mine now.
I slap him. No, I want it. It's mine.
Hey, why'd you slap my friend way over there? You did?
Oh, that's right. You're right. My bad. I slapped his friend again.
Hey, stop slapping my friend. Hey, stop slapping me. Why you gotta be such a dick? Hey, are you still slapping my friend over there? You should stop hitting him.
No.
Yeah, dude, he's still hitting me like right in the face. What the hell? Hey, stop hitting my friend, you dick.
I'm not doing anything.
Our friends are gonna be done real soon, then you're gonna see.
I'm being good. I'm being have.
He's not, he's still hitting me. Yeah, see, look. Tell, what's your name? Hey, little guy, what's your name? Why are you hitting me?
Slurp.
Wait, what?
Hey, robot friend, tell Jess up that we're gonna kill Slorp next time. Like, we just gotta make an excuse.
Wait, what?
I do thumbs up at Slurp.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, sounds
Slurp
good.
gives him a thumbs up.
Well, we're coming back. When we come back, we're gonna kill you, Slorp. You jerk. To be fair, that name sounds fake.
Yes, Lorp. Yes, Lorp. My name's Galdrick.
Oh, wait. No, dude.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We might have to kill Galdrick, too. Yeah, let's kill Galdrick and Slorp.
Hey, Mr. Teeny Tot, Twinsy. Now he's gonna kill both of us.
He's gonna kill both of us. That's
I'm just walking around it with my gun and I don't know what to do. Lou, I'm kind of freaking out, man. These are like some kind of invincible robots. I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
I don't know when those guys are coming back.
we're invincible robots. You guys should probably just fuck off.
I think that's my turn. I don't like.
Okay.
If Lou discovers anything and like shows me, I don't know. I'll shoot it or something. But I don't think I have the character knowledge to act on anything.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't want to cheatsy doodle and like lift up the bandana.
Well, I did. I don't know. Yeah, it's up to you, I guess. Because I said that there was something there, but maybe it wasn't very clear.
Okay, yeah, fuck it. I'll use the barrel of my pistol, try to poke under there and see what it is.
Okay, yeah, sure. Roll to act under pressure. See, or no, I guess maybe read a bad situation, which is plus sharp, I think.
Poop.
Okay.
Would helping do anything? Maybe not.
No, it is a 7 a mix.
Yeah, 7 is a mix.
That's true. Okay, I try to. I point at where the thing is. It's right up under. If you get up underneath the thing.
Okay, yeah. Roll to help out.
Well, is it wearing a poncho as well as a bandana?
Yeah, it's wearing a poncho and a bandana. Yeah.
Okay, I want to lift up the poncho, not necessarily the bandana.
Let's see.
+1 to their roll, but I'm in danger.
Yeah. Okay, so you're pointing at it, right? You're pointing at.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Right, my finger. That's
Yeah,
the worst.
yeah. I think as you point at where this thing is, it shakes its head and it just hits your hand from one arm.
Oh, God.
And I think as it swings its head to get you knocked off, kind of thing, Yeah, that's when Jake, you see that there's like a shiny something underneath that bandana.
And like under the poncho, it's still just like robot skeleton stuff. Or is there anything weird under there too? They have like praying bellies or something.
You want to look under the poncho?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, mostly just it's mostly just more robot under there.
Okay, cool. Do I get hit as well because of the mixer?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, cool. As Lou gets fucking like headbutted in the hand, like, oh shit, I fucking see him. Oh.
Okay. And so yeah, you get that information. So that was basically your move, was seeing the gas cap thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Lou, it is your turn.
So the robot is definitely still moving around. I really would like to interact with the gas cap, but I don't want to get hurt. So I would like to find a way to further restrain. Maybe I'd like to help Jake reinforce that spell. Like help either like pass along some extra ink power or show him where the strands would be to like really just get around that arm so that we can get in without. Yeah, so I'd like to use my turn to try and help Jake do just make it more sticky.
Why don't you roll? Let's see. Why don't you roll? Oh, that's tough. That's tough. I love this idea of like seeing where the weave is like weak.
What if could it be a doubling down on the use magic to that's banish. But is there a thing to hold? Bar, no. Trap. Yeah. Can I just double down? Because there's the trap a specific monster under the use magic effects. Can I use
so
that
you want to
to
have your
double?
gold buddy to actually cast it, kind of thing? Or did you want to
I guess
look
it's
at it?
It's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah. Because the only way I can use the use magic is with gold buddy. Is that the idea?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
No one can see and weave.
That's right.
So I guess you could probably.
Well, it's like the gold buddy is weaving for me, but I'm saying Jake would weave for me. So it's still not me weaving. You know what I mean? Does that count?
I don't think use magic works for that role.
Fair.
I think just for the sake of having a roll, act under pressure.
Act under pressure, which is thank you very much, and that is this. Okay. Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. You kind of show a couple places where the weave is not so great, and I think so. Basically, mixed success is worse outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. I don't see how worse outcome. Well, I mean, you could make it fucking worse, but that doesn't help at all. Hard choice. I think price to pay is. I don't know. It's lame to just have him keep kicking you in the face every time you get close to have something happen. So I think.
I think we're desperately trying to move it along, but we just keep failing and getting kicked in the mouth.
I know, exactly. So I think he just fucking gets held in place. It just fucking works. Fuck it. Fuck those stupid dice.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you very much.
Next is Goldrick.
We did it.
I grab the gas cap and I remove it.
Awesome. Roll at advantage. Act under pressure. Plus cool.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Finally, a success.
I fucking hate this game.
There's no mixed success. This one just fucking works because yes. And what are you trying to do?
I'm going to I guess I'll grab it and I'll see if it has any give clockwise or counterclockwise.
Yeah, it turns counterclockwise.
I'll crank it counterclockwise. Chink.
Yep, you spin it, and it's on there really good, and you got a really fucking giver. But I
give her.
Do you give her though?
I give her.
You really give her? Okay.
I give her.
You fucking just.
First, I take it out, and then I just mashed potatoes sideways. Rip it up and zip it out.
Oh my god. And as soon as it comes off, you see all over the place.
Oh god,
it literally just gets everywhere.
I got some in my mouth.
Okay, so that cap starts unscrewing, and sure enough, it pops off just like a gas cap. And inside, you see some sort of a gold liquid.
But it's not leaking out.
It's Manchurian gold.
I think he's flailing around. It starts to splash out a bit. And as it starts splashing out, Slump,
smells like me. Yeah.
It becomes a lot easier to hold on to this thing.
Okay.
You are now.
How viscous is this? Is this liquid?
It's pretty viscous. It's pretty thick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as it kind of thrashes, it suddenly becomes very easy to hold on to this thing. And it stops thrashing as it realizes that it's splashing out its gold liquid.
Okay.
And then I guess next is Slump. It's your turn.
Okay, perfect. I'm trying to think. Okay, yep, I've got it. I was trying to think of the analogy. Got it. So I want to, now that I can sort of feel some give and I can feel it trying to stop resisting, I want to say,
"You gonna stop now? You're gonna be calm. You're gonna be calm.
Yeah, I can be calm.
Yeah, you calm.
Yeah.
Okay, because Slump's not.
And then I want to basically imagine you've got somebody in the position, you've got their back control, and you're laying on your back, and you've got them in the position for a rear naked choke. But then you sink in one of your hooks, and with two of his fucking forearms, two of the arms on the same side, he's gonna push him while locking his arm to flip him over onto his stomach and then shake his fucking head like a ketchup bottle.
Oh,
yep.
okay,
I want him to shake that fucking head like a ketchup bottle, just rigorously, just trying to shake out all the fucking liquid that he can.
Roll to kick some ass.
So is the liquid like pooled in their throat, or like where a lower jaw would be?
It's like popping off that gas cap exposed a tube, and filling that tube was this gold liquid.
Like where our esophagus would be, kind of.
Basically, yeah, kind of where your esophagus would be is this tube full of gold liquid. And with a 9, that is a mixed success. And for the sake of fucking interest, we're just gonna call it a full success. And sure enough, you just start shaking out all this gold liquid, which does not get the dirt wet. It's almost like oil, where it just kind of like pools in droplets.
Okay.
And does not go away. It just sits there. Like
I know something else that I want to do.
Yep.
As I'm shaking his fucking head, I want to reach my head around and suck on his mouth hole.
Oh boy.
I want to get a big old mouthful of that fucking gold glop. Just suck it out like I'm sucking Jello out of a cup.
At the same time, Aldrich gets a little chubby. Being honest here.
And it tastes awful.
Okay.
But it feels fucking amazing.
Okay.
This is like birthday cake flavored monster.
Oh God,
Where
yeah, the
it's-
birthday cake bang.
The
Yeah,
birthday cake bang, that's what it is. Where it just like
You should have said mayonnaise.
no, it's not
Nope.
that bad. This is more
Nope.
like it's got maybe it kind of tastes good, but mostly it just tastes fucking awful. But
Okay,
it
yep,
feels
tracking.
so good
Okay.
when you drink this stuff. So it does not
Okay.
taste good, but man, it feels energizing as fuck.
Got it.
And yeah, you basically shake all the liquid out. A bunch of it kind of splashes all over the soil. You suck the rest out, and the robot just is completely powered down.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh.
All right. As I'm like finished sucking out the last bit, like I'm trying to suck out a freezy or something, I want to
Yeah.
look at the rest of the party and go,
Oh God. Oh God. What are you doing? Oh yeah. Yeah.
a little bit of
Yeah.
ASMR for you, and then
Hey guys, I think you gotta shake the skulls like a ketchup bottle.
I
Oh,
don't know
okay, thank you.
I don't know if Tex still has his headset on.
He fully turned off like all the sounds.
I hit
He
that
was
fucking
out.
headphone mute button so fast. Thank you, Go XLR. Thank you. That big red fucking mute button. Slump takes 18 points of fucking damage.
I'm good. Bye.
Yeah, okay. One robot completely fucking dead. And Jake, it is your turn. And you heard Slump yell that.
Do I
was
do
gonna
any?
say,
Do I,
like-
as just a really quick side note, do I heal back any damage from drinking that shit, or do I just feel happy?
You just feel good, like after eating a big old steak. Feel like you
gotcha.
just had a nice big meal.
Okay.
People meal. So I'll assume that I was like close enough to see the whole sitch, right? Like,
Yeah, I
I
think
saw
so.
like the two. Yeah. So I'm just gonna pop that shit off, and I'm obviously not gonna suck it out.
Obviously.
I shot it once, and I've got like the gun up there anyway. I'm just gonna shoot it in the fuel tube.
Shoot it
Yeah.
in the fuel tube.
Yeah. So I assume it's like exoskeleton is, fucking invulnerable.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this is volatile.
Yeah.
So it all comes out of the gun. If the barrel fits in the tube, we're just gonna weave
Oh,
and stick that
dark.
shit.
Okay, I think in this case, yeah. Okay, roll to use a magic. Let's see how well it goes.
Oh, that's pretty well.
That's pretty good. That's pretty fucking good. So I think the way this works is it's pretty virtually completely immobilized. Pretty almost totally 100% definitely maybe immobilized. And you pop off that gas cap and it's like,
Oh man, no, come on, man.
and you pull the trigger with the finishing of this weave, and this fiery lightning bolt just dives down the throat of this thing, and this golden liquid comes exploding out of the throat tube on fire and kind of burns itself away as it explodes all over the place, and the robot powers down. And at that point, you hear all of the other bikes kind of powering up in the distance, and you see them just tear down the main street out of town.
Oh, out of town.
Yeah.
That's good.
And they all seem like they had some form of loot on the back of their bikes.
But not Star Spice.
Not,
That's right.
not fucking Star Spice.
Yep.
What time is it as they're leaving?
That's probably 1 p.m. This is about an hour ordeal.
Okay.
I'm just gonna run over and turn off this. I don't know how, but turn off somehow this giant fucking rocket.
Yeah, sure. It's got just a fucking key. You just turn it off.
Oh, thank
Take the
goodness.
key out. And yeah, I'm gonna fuck with my music to make sure it's loud enough. I'm gonna turn it up a bit. Yeah, so you guys now are the proud murderers of 2 invincible robot cowboys.
Excellent.
I got you, jerk.
I basically want Slump to look for Kelly and fucking Bromance. What was his goddamn name?
Kelly was the guy. Bonnie was the girl.
Bonnie. Okay. I want Slump to look for them and say, wiping gold liquid away from his face.
See, they sent the right guys.
Holy shit!
Easiest job of my life.
That was amazing.
Was hoping for a challenge.
Yeah.
No problem.
I like dab Slump's like chin, like, oh, you got a little bit right there. Let me get that.
Oh, thanks, Mr. T.
Yeah, you got it. I wasn't giving you a kiss. I was
Slump enjoyed it either way.
Okay, that's fine.
Damn. I guess. Good job beating up 2 of them. We still got the Star Spice.
We still got this bag of dirt. We even still got this bag of dirt. I mean.
Yeah, what was that? What was that with your voice?
I got
she got
kicked
punched
in the face
throat.
a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that. You got kicked in the face like 3 times.
Yeah, where the fuck
Actually,
were you
yeah.
guys during all this?
Honestly.
Well, the plan was to guard the spice here in the bar, and we did that.
Oh,
Yeah,
by the way, you should.
Oh, okay.
No, sorry, but there is active C4 in your door, so you should probably take that off, just in case you don't want that to accidentally go off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Stretch, you
Oh,
wanna
yeah.
you wanna get rid of that?
I would sort of stumble over the voice a little bit too and just cough it off. Oh yes, still good, right? Not drying out my Play-Doh, stick it back in the bag.
All right. Can you just pull the wires out of that thing and it's still okay?
We're all gonna learn something today, right?
All right. Well, so good job with the 2, but they're gonna be back tomorrow, and I think they're gonna be upset when they find out that 2 of them don't, come with them.
Or they're gonna think that 2 of them abandoned them, and they're just gonna have internal strife.
Maybe, but they're gonna be real upset when they show up tomorrow.
That's true, but now we know how to kill them.
Maybe we should find them before tomorrow.
That's what I was thinking. This lady's smart. What's your name? I don't remember if you ever told me what your name was.
That's the nepotism again. Look over Jake. It's the nepotism again. Any one of us says
That was that's the smartest idea any of you fucking morons ever thought of.
Wow, it's so comfortable for everybody.
Slump, make that sound again.
Oh, he did it. No, he's gone. He just left the room.
Thank you, Go XLR. That mute
I
button.
think he's in the car.
Mute button is the most useful thing in the entire world. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was thinking. Maybe
I don't know, man.
Hold on. What if we get them before they even realize the guys don't come back?
Yeah.
Not a bad plan. We could also just move the fucking Star Spice, am I right? They keep coming back here. Fuck these guys. Let's just take a shit and move.
But they robbed
Or-
the rest of the town
Wait a
too,
minute.
though.
Wait a minute. Or maybe we could find a way to okay, this is gonna sound fucked up, but we could find a way to skin these robots and use their skin as our robotic skin for us, and we just infiltrate them.
Ah.
Okay, well, you see, those robots are 2 inches thick.
What are you saying?
I'm saying.
What are you saying?
You're more than 2 inches thick.
Well, yeah, I could just put it on my, I could put it.
Fat.
Just
He
saying.
did. I'm trying to overlook it. I'm trying.
You're like a butter-filled milkshake kind of thick.
Wow. That's.
You're thicker than a banana cream pie.
Wow. Okay. That's.
Ouchie.
Okay.
Ouchie,
How many robots did you kill today, huh?
Oh,
Well,
got him.
how many Star Spices did I defend? 100 billion. I don't know how many is in a bag. A lot.
I don't.
100 million.
For,
100 million Star Spices saved by me.
I'm not talking.
I'm just saying. I don't think you'd make a very good robot.
You're a stupid robot.
Don't say that. Come on now. I got carried away. I'm sure you can.
Robot.
No, I'm sure you can be a really. I'm sure you can be a great robot.
You're a stupid robot.
No, it was a great
I don't
idea.
like you anymore.
Oh,
I
come
don't
on.
like you anymore.
Okay, let's keep that as an open option, right?
No.
Robot
I don't
skin
like
is
it.
option A, and anybody else has a different idea. You know,
Okay.
we can just see.
Okay.
But we'll keep that as current tentative plan A. Anybody else
Yeah.
have any other ideas?
I mean, I'm gonna stick with moving.
Hey, what's wrong with your voice?
He took a beat
Hey,
to the
yo,
peanut
it's kind
grenade
of
to the
dusty
throat.
outside here. Nose, I'm sticking. Why don't we just move the Star Spice? They come here. Do you have, is there more network in the city, or you just pick this spot at random to hold your shit? Just move your shit.
Well, you see, it's hard to find a place that'll let you store so much Star Spice. Most places will snitch on you, rat on you, or try to steal from you. This place is one of the only places where they'll let us store so much without taking it.
Well, I happen to know the place in Quentin.
Quentin, no, they got Kirby there. That little tryhard will tattle on everybody. There's no way Kirby's gonna let us keep her.
Yeah, we know that guy. He's the worst.
He's
What if
awful.
I say Kirby's not a problem?
What a piece of
Got a lot of
shit.
square
Stupid
footage.
baby face.
Man. Hey, you guys want to go over to Quentin and kill Kirby? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, no, that's another time. Another time. We have more
Stretch has
robots
got a
to kill.
good
We
idea.
have, later. Put a pin in
Stretch has
it.
got
Put
a
a pin in
perfect
it.
idea. Why don't we take the Star Spice over to Quentin and we just kill Kirby? Keep the Star Spice there.
That.
Bang, bang,
Okay,
boom. Two
can we do one thing at a time there? Can we do one thing at a time there? Attention span.
Solve the whole damn problem.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
No.
Hey, Bonnie.
I mean, now hold
Fire
on.
up the car. Let's go kill that little
Let's go kill Kirby. Come
pansy
on.
ass
No,
bitch
it's not.
Kirby.
So
Pansy ass
I think you just want to do that because you're afraid to fight the robots. I think we should go and fight the robots. You're all just thinking
Stop
about
being a little
fighting some
bitch.
tiny little boy.
The robots are like completely invincible, except for the time that you
killed
just
them.
killed them.
I do the Will Smith two-hand look at this at the dead robot.
Okay, other than that, I mean, the 2 seem to give you a pretty hard time. I think 10 would really fuck you over. I'm just saying, we get a couple guns, go over to Quentin at night, kill that bulbous-headed, big-eyed, sweaty, snotty, blubbering little Kirby in his sleep, and bing, bang, boom, Bob's your uncle. Stole the spice in his dead, stupid body.
It's not a bad plan, but you really want to go shooting the sheriff? That's some serious shit, man.
Attention.
What if I said we could go to Quentin and Kirby would be none the wiser, and I got plenty of square footage to store all the Star Space you need?
Tony and Jerry are there, and they're kind of dumb. They're kind of pains in the ass.
I'm feeling a little bit of resistance to this plan, so I think I'm gonna drop it.
I mean, hey, you guys want to go over to Quentin? Maybe something happens to Kirby. Who knows? Maybe we don't ask questions.
Why do you hate Kirby so much? Like, I get it, the guy's an idiot, but why do you hate him so
Hey, he's
much?
just a big do-gooder. All he does is try to uphold the law, and he's bringing in all the yo-yo boys, and he's the only one, he can't pay to look the other way. He's just a good guy. I hate him.
Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, I hate. Yeah, let's kill the. Let's kill the
kill
good
him.
guy.
Yeah.
That's
all right.
Okay, well, can we put a pin in that and do that after we kill the robots?
All right.
Because they're going to be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we kind of need to come up with a plan.
Yeah. All right. We kill the robots, and we
kill Kirby.
Then we kill Kirby. All right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. If you manage to kill one.
Yeah.
Robot, I'll drive on the way to go kill Kirby.
All right. Perfect. This is a great plan.
All right. That's good. I lean over to Slump. He's gonna die. Yeah.
And then you see Kelly lean over to Bonnie. Can't believe we're finally gonna get to kill Kirby. You see how they fucked up those robots? Kirby doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, we'll kill him. Take his stupid office. Throw his body in a dumpster where it belongs. Yeah. Perfect. And the robots will be gone. Hey, these are stage whispers. You guys can't be listening to this shit.
What the hell are you talking about? I didn't even hear you talking.
Exactly.
Dumbass.
I want to pull an aside with Lou.
I want to say I heard that dumbass comment, but it felt like a stage whisper.
This is stage whisper you.
All right, then. I guess I didn't hear it.
Hey, Jake, what's up? Are you thinking about how Galdrick can't drive so we can't follow up on that threat?
I mean, that was one thing. I was going to let that slide. Didn't want to, hurt his feelings too much about the bike.
Oh, now I feel bad.
It's all right. Fuck. What was the thing? Gold stuff. Was that fucking like, what? Did you get like some ping pong reading on that shit? Like, is that crazy magic stuff?
It was weird, right? Well, first when I looked at him with my eyes, all my eyes open, I got this blinding light. But then when we, I guess, can I say, did I have my third eye open when we were
Yep.
looking? Okay. So did the golden liquid look any different with the magic goggles on? Not, but like just with my eyes open?
Yeah, very, very super strong white ink, like blindingly concentrated.
Okay, so that was the really bright thing.
That was the really bright thing. It was so bright you could see it through the robot.
It's like it was ink. They were like powered by this insanely, concentrated ink.
Oh shit! I think Slump drank a bunch of that shit. Is he gonna?
Yeah, I mean he's kind of. I think he's pretty resistant. He's already he's like mostly ink. You know how he eats. Oh hey, maybe he's not gonna have to eat for a little while.
Oh fuck yeah! I'm gonna update my alarm.
Bloop bloop.
Shit, good thinking. That's fucking weird. I never heard no magic powered robots, man.
Oh, it is weird.
Alright, cool, good.
Hey, what are you gonna? I know it's not really my place, but what are you? Maybe we'll talk about it later. But I want to talk to you about Aurinda.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
standing
pretty,
right here.
That was a pretty egregious oversight. All right, Ren. So,
Listen, if you knew how, I'm so sorry. I want to have like the most like sympathetic, I'm feeling, I'm just like, I am so sorry for what Jake is putting you through. You deserve to be, you're not some genie that deserves to be like locked in a lamp, and only brought out whenever you can serve him. You shouldn't stand for that. I told you deserve it. You deserve better. Do you want me to shoot him?
You want us to shoot him?
Well, I'll shoot him right now.
Not many people can conjure another goddamn sentient being. I kind of forgot I could do it. This shit was new.
Do you want me to? You hear that, Aurinda? He forgot about you.
I mean, technically,
you're literally his entire backstory for this campaign, but he forgot about you.
I mean, you kind of forget you can make people, man.
I never forget how to make people, and I wink at the camera.
Oh no, that's true. I guess that's true. That's pretty good.
Anyway, I wasn't bringing it up to dump on you. I'm sorry.
I mean, shit. You're here now. I didn't know what else to do, man. We were in a bit of a pickle. I bit the bullet. I don't know. I mean, I'll be real. I don't know if you're like Aurinda 1 or Aurinda 2. I don't know. But if you can remember Aurinda 1 stuff, I don't know if there's a fucking difference. But,
yeah, no, there's just one of me. It's just me. Just Aurinda. And
yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm making copies of people. This is pretty fucking new to me, man.
Well, why'd you agree to do it? All right, you know what?
Option 2 was you were just gone.
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that how difficult that is. But I am gonna say, Jake, you can't leave me in the nothingness like that. I know you forgot. You can't forget. I don't know what you need to do to remember, but you can't just leave me in nothingness and bring me back God knows when, God knows how, just for, you needing something. Because if that's the case, just fucking banish whatever and get rid of me. I am not, I hated that. And for whatever else Garvin did, he just left me basically woven 100% of the time. I ran away and he left me.
As this is going on, Slump looks at Slump looks at Galdrick and says, "Oh, Jorp's in trouble."
Yep.
Who has that coin?
Oh.
I'd start to disappear.
I think either Galdrick or Lou, and I don't remember which.
I don't remember either. Did I have it? Seems like a thing you should write down.
I know.
For some reason I have it. I think I put it in my hidden pocket.
Galdrick won't give it to me, so I want Lou to have it.
I'll let DM decide. I thought I had it, but I wasn't sure.
I think you're right. I think you have it.
I mean, the last thing I can remember is when you got it. You paid the dirt coin, you got the special coin, and that's the last thing that's the last time I remembered exchanging hands. So as far as I can recall, Galdrick got it.
Awesome. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, unless somebody can recall something else transpiring, then I'm gonna say Galdrick has it because that's as far back as I can remember.
So, hey Galdrick, you got that coin?
Why?
I don't know. I was just curious. Oh wait,
no.
You know what?
Hold up. To save Tom.
All right, whatever. Hold on.
The other guy you forgot about and abandoned.
I mean, I didn't forget about him. He's just abandoned.
That's true. That was on purpose.
Jake, I think you might have a complex.
You know, I think it might be time to excavate a little something out of myself, but I don't think this is neither the time nor place. Is there any of that fucking gold juice left in either of these two shits?
Not really.
In the throat shot guy?
I like where you're going with this, and I'm on board, but you're not getting this coin.
I'll say yeah, sure. There's a little bit left because Slump shook a whole shit ton out, and it made a big pool, and it's slowly been evaporating, and there's not much left.
All right, so I don't know if this is gonna track. I don't know if this makes fucking sense, but Lou, you said this stuff was pretty much made out of ink. If you can show me how to make sure I don't miss any, I can pick it all up. And I don't know, maybe if I can crown weave this shit, I don't know how much of my juice it's gonna take. But Rin, I can just straight cut you off and you can be you, and I don't have to summon you all the fucking time. Because I can't keep that promise. Every time I bring you out, I lose a significant chunk of me, and I'm not gonna walk around fraction of a person. Not 100% of the time, so I can't make the promise. I'll make your ass go away in a moment of need, and I'm gonna feel bad because I just made you die.
Yeah, no, you should feel bad. That's bad, Jake.
But I can't leave you out 100% of the time.
All right, well, what is this? What's this other plan? What's the thing where you make me just me?
To the keeper, is there enough juice in what is left inside these dudes, or what I can scrape off fucking Slump and what I can maybe let go out of myself to crown weave her into her own fucking thing that doesn't rely on my ink source?
Yeah, and I could help and maybe give as much ink as I could, if possible, make it available.
Okay, so
and second question, in case, do I know about the one favor, no strings attached, or was that just a Galdrick thing?
You all, he was visible to you all when he told Galdrick when he told Galdrick that. So you do know about the favor.
But it was implied that it was Galdrick's favor?
Yeah, it's definitely Galdrick. He felt bad for being a bad friend to Galdrick.
Okay, I knew it was something Galdrick. Okay,
yeah.
Good.
So a crown weave is all the ink in a person. So if you had some other super concentrated ink to possibly offer, that could kind of come from what would be the cost of your entire life or a person's entire life. Tom did almost a crown weave, and it took away his ability to weave completely and left him completely physically drained too. He's just a shell of a man. You could do a crown weave, a full-on crown weave for the same, if you use the ink, the super concentrated ink that's around, and make yourself like Tom, you could do that.
Okay, so there's the gold shit is pretty much useless in this endeavor, and I couldn't sacrifice Super Wizard. I'd be essentially sacrificing everything, right?
Oh, you do have. Okay, yeah, no. You know what? You could go down to normal, because you have what 3 fucking levels of super wizard or something. Something totally nuts. I will say you could sacrifice the super concentrated ink that's left, the super wizard, and I guess Lou could help. I don't know what you'd be willing to give up. A crown weave is a huge deal. So like I don't want to make this easy. Everybody's got to have to lose something big. So you lose super wizard. You use the gold ink that's around, and Lou, you could offer something, or some other people want to.
I could do a luck.
A luck. I think it's going to cost more than 1 luck. This is a huge deal.
I would
if we were to
multiple luck go away for this.
Right? Well, if we were to, what if we all went to the cave where there's lots of this white ink and all those other robots? If we had all of them, I don't know that we could kill them all, but
That's the issue. How do we get the ink out of them? Hi there, Mr. Angry Pyro Robot. Can I shake the ink out of your head, please?
it's for a good
This is
cause.
a thing. I think this is a thing. I was pretty anti-killing all the robots, but if I really think about it, Tom, Jerry, fucking earmuffs, because we all broke shit now. At least I fucking did.
You turn to tell them earmuffs, and they're already like across the bar drinking.
Okay, cool.
Wonderful.
I mean, these dudes are full up, so they must be filled at some kind of station, which means they must run out, right? If we just watch them, maybe they'll like dump or refuel, or not be in their fucking jacked up super gold juice state. You know what I mean?
I love that idea. We could follow them out of town. They must have left big tracks with those crazy bikes. And then see where they go.
Watch them wait till they unjuice, fuck them up, and then maybe enough of that gold shit would be enough to crown weave. I don't know. It depends on how much they got stored. There's at least 12 of them. So 12 fucking AI-ass robots filled with gold shit. I don't know how strong that is.
Aurinda, what do you think of this plan?
I mean, it sounds like it's worth a shot. If you can't promise to keep me out all the time, then whatever helps this plan to, kind of free me.
I mean, I could say yes, but I'd be fucking lying to you. If someone tries to come at me, I'm gonna die.
No, I appreciate
I'm gonna
that. I appreciate that. Garvin just sat in his mansion, surrounded by 1 million bodyguards. Very little danger. He just left me out all time. And I just kind of mind controlled the problem away. But no, I get it, and I think I like this plan.
Look at Lena slump. She's fucking needy as hell.
My goodness.
You know what? Hey, you know what? I do. You know what? I do need a life of my own. Yeah, I am needy. I am.
Life of your own. You wouldn't have a life if it wasn't for people making you. We're your creator. You're subservient.
And then suddenly you both feel like you've just made a huge. Like you feel awful. Like when you've accidentally said something that really offended someone. Like you realize you really stepped in this shit, and you guys feel fucking awful. Like you have just offended someone really dear to you.
Slump doesn't give a fuck, or is this like literally a mind?
This is mind control. Yeah.
Yeah, how's that shit feel, you dicks?
Fuck her, but I feel bad saying it.
I feel so bad. I feel like I just insulted Nana on her deathbed.
Yeah, that's how you feel.
Oh God.
You know what? Let's just get this all out there.
Am I smart enough to know what's happening though?
Roll plus sharp. Let's see how sharp you are.
Because we know what her power is.
You know what your power is, but you were also definitely being an asshole. No.
Oh, okay.
You just think that you just realized the awful shit you were saying, and you completely Slump kind of it doesn't really know what to make of the situation. It's like you don't think you should feel that bad, but you definitely still do. And Galdrick just like you really truly believe that you just fucked up royally.
I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying about this.
Hey, Ray, just so we're
time right now. The apocalypse has been a pain in my ass.
Just so we're 100% on the level, this husky child has a magic coin that could pretty much set you free, but he just didn't want to give it to me.
Ooh. Lou says, ooh.
I'm not gonna give it to you because he also forgot about this other guy named Tom. He was supposed to keep him safe and such, you know, and then he left him to die, and now he's been captured by the TAC, but just working with Garvin, and that's the whole reason why you're even fucking here, is because we had to go find Garvin, and then we, you know, after we managed to save you from there, they actually broke down the bunker and they took Tom out, and we saw his face, and he was just like, please fucking save me, and so we managed to finally strike a deal with an old man, and we gave him their coin for this one, and he was able to trade, and he gave me this thing, and it's like an almighty thing, and then we're gonna use it we're gonna use it to bring back Tom, because I miss Tom, and Tom's the whole reason that we're all together. So if we don't save Tom, the reason that why we're all together, then we never would have found you to begin with.
Well,
I'm gonna do my best Goldrick impression. Fuck Tom.
That's some consistent characterization.
Oh, see?
This Tom fella sounds pretty important.
Nah, I mean, you'd say that, but...
Twice as important as you fake made-up bitch.
Oh.
Wow.
You're just imaginary. You're not even real.
You feel really bad saying that.
She's probably a nice lady. I don't know why she's tied to Jake. I would treat her like a queen. If I knew how to do this stuff, I would like totally. I would keep you around forever.
Oh, would you?
Nope.
Well, damn.
But send to voicemail.
Oh, hey, Goldrick. It's Volos. I thought I heard you saying something about wanting something or needing something. Anyways, I tried to contact you and, you know, you didn't pick up. I think you might be screening your calls, but I would hope if you're listening to this message, maybe you could come pick up. Anyways, think about that favor I offered you as...
Yeah, I'm not gonna...
Hi, Goldrick. The last message ran too long, and I got cut off. Anyways, I just wanted to say that think about the favor that I offered, and anyways, I still love you, and we don't talk as much as we used to. But anyways, I hope you're doing good, and let me know if you need any.
I get like the advanced voicemail from like Verizon, you know, where like it goes text to speech before I even have to read it. I'm just like, delete.
Okay. We ran a little over. So thank you guys for kind of bearing with me there. But I think let's formalize a little bit of a plan next time. It sounds like you guys want to find out where the robots go to, find out something with that gold juice, and see if you can't do a crown weave to kind of free Aurinda using that gold juice. Is that pretty much
yes.
Pretty much where you guys landed?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Yeah.
Okay, fucking awesome. So I guess we'll pick up next time with formulating a plan on how to find the rest of the bandits.
Awesome. In the session after we'll actually do it.
Exactly, yeah. Okay.
Sounds good.
Fucking awesome. Thank you guys so much. That was a great session.
See you guys next week.
See you guys.